Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Strong is the soul, and wise and beautiful. The seeds of godlike power are in us still. Gods we are. Gods, saints, heroes, if we will. If we will. Oh, what an infinity of possibilities. A cat may look at a queen, said Mr. John Haywood, but, according to Mr. Matthew Arnold, a cat may aspire to become a king. All it takes is a great deal of willpower and a little bit of luck. Or is it the other way around?
Bartender, I'll have a drink.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't shoot.
Don't shoot?
If you're going to kill me, kill me. But don't make fun of me.
Well, why should I kill you?
I don't know. Why did you kill 100 other men? Maybe you just enjoy it.
Do you know who I am?
You're Black Eagle.
Black Eagle?
Yes, Black Eagle, the greatest desperado in the history of the West. Oh, please don't kill me.
Wow. What do you know about that?
Our mystery drama, The Passing of Black Eagle, was adapted from the O. Henry classic, especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan, and stars Robert Dryden and Larry Haynes. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Throughout the entire year of 1905, a certain grim bandit infested most of the southern part of Texas along the Rio Grande River. He was known only as Black Eagle. Many fearsome tales are on record concerning the depredations caused by him and his followers. Then suddenly, within the space of a single minute, Black Eagle vanished. He was never seen or heard of again. The border ranches and settlements lived in terror that he would come once more to ride and ravage. But he never will. Who says so? Why, O. Henry says so. And why is O. Henry so sure?
The reason I say so? Well, it's because Black Eagle's my character. Well, not really. I must be truthful. He wasn't originally my character, but I bought him fair and square from the man who invented him, a man named Chicken. I first met Chicken on Herald Square in New York City, where he was hard at work. His job? Panhandling.
Good afternoon, sir. Could you spare a thirsty individual the price of a glass of whiskey?
A glass of whiskey?
Well, a small glass.
At least you're honest. Wouldn't you be better off if you cut out the booze?
Oh, why would I be better off?
Because you could make something of yourself.
Oh, well, sir, I think I have made something of myself.
Yes? What?
I'm the best panhandler on Herald Square. I'll go further. I'm the best panhandler south of 42nd Street.
Is that something to be proud of?
Sir, there are 4 million so-called human beings breathing the air above this particular city. How many of them can say they're the best at anything? Are you the best in what you do?
Well, I'm trying to be.
Oh, that's my point. You're still trying. I've already arrived.
What's your name?
Chicken.
Why Chicken?
Oh, I suppose it's because I look like a chicken. Sir, we have palavered and chewed the fat, as it were, long enough. Can I have 10 cents for a glass of whiskey? I can't afford non-revenue conversation. I've got my reputation to consider.
Well, you won't get a very good glass of whiskey for 10 cents.
No, there's no such thing as bad whiskey.
Yeah, but that stuff will ruin you.
Oh, no, sir. That stuff saves me.
Saves you?
Yes, sir, because it reminds me who I am.
And who are you?
Chicken. Chicken, the panhandler. Nothing more, nothing less. I cut out the 10-cent whiskey once, and you know what it gave me? Delusions of grandeur. You see, I'm not like other people. Most folks get drunk when they drink. I get drunk when I'm sober. Do you follow this?
Well, I'm managing to hang on, barely.
When I'm sober, I'm drunk with power. Why, last year, if I stayed sober, do you know where I'd be now?
No.
Well, I'd be dead or alive. And either way, I'd be the most feared outlaw in Texas.
Is that a fact?
Don't tell me you never heard of Black Eagle.
Breeze there a man who reads the tabloids and has never heard of Black Eagle? Yeah, but what has Black Eagle got to do with you?
I am Black Eagle.
You're Black Eagle?
I'm Black Eagle.
But Black Eagle disappeared from the face of the earth.
I'm Black Eagle.
Black Eagle's dead.
I'm Black Eagle.
Well, how can you be Black Eagle?
Oh, no. I can't give that away for the price of a drink.
How about a drink and a dinner?
Sir, you struck a nerve.
More of anything?
Oh, more of everything.
Waiter, this gentleman here is still hungry.
You, sir, are an excellent host.
And while we're waiting, the story of Black Eagle.
Oh, well, sir, for many years, I have wintered in the South.
The South?
If you should ever become a barman, it's a splendid life. Spend the cold months in the Southwest. The best place is the Texas cattle country.
The Texas cattle country? Why, I would think that
I know what you would think, but you're wrong. They're the sweetest, kindest, gentlest people in the world. Mild and salubrious, just like the climate. Oh, yes, it's always spring. There's always music in the plazas. Well, there I was in a saloon in this little border town of Las Rojas. And the bartender was lecturing me on my morals and my lineage when I was enjoying the free lunch.
Why, you low-down, wall-eyed, thieving varmint. You ever earned an honest dollar in your whole misbegotten life?
No, sir, but I never earned a dishonest one either.
You know what you look like? You look like a chicken. Yeah, a miserable, no-account barnyard chicken, scratching here and pecking there and... Uh-oh, you better run for your life.
What?
Your life is in mortal danger. Here she comes down the street.
Here, who comes?
Faith Hope Alabaster.
Well, who is she?
Colonel Jethro Alabaster's sister.
Well, why is my life in mortal danger?
Because one look at you, and it is an obvious fact.
What is?
That you're a drinking man.
Well, I never denied it, nor tried to hide it.
Well, friend, Miss Faith Hope is with the Anti-Saloon League. She's president, vice president, secretary, treasurer. Now, she comes in here regular and busts up the place. Of course, later, the colonel pays for the damage, but you better leave.
You mean she just comes right in and breaks up everything?
That's the truth.
And you let her do it?
Well, it seems like the wisest thing to do.
It does?
Yeah, you see, she has this fella who works as her handyman.
Yeah?
A fella by the name of Percy.
Percy?
That's right. And if anybody interfered with her, why, Percy wouldn't like it.
You mean the folks hereabouts are scared of what a fella named Percy might or might not like?
Well, that's about the size of it.
Well, it's a peculiar town.
Well, as I was saying, I have to stay here, but you'd better leave.
Why?
Because she'll take one look at you and she won't let you live. She'll jaw at you and lecture you and... it's too late.
Chicken looked toward the door. There was a woman, about middle-aged, skinny, scrawny, about 5 feet tall, a hammer in her hand and fire in her eye. And in back of her, a man so tall he could have pulled the ears off a giraffe. So wide he had to edge in sideways through the double doors of the saloon, and so heavy the floor seemed to sag beneath his feet.
Wait here, Percy. Our work shall be done in a moment.
Good morning, Miss Faith Hope.
What a good morning it would be if you were prevented from pouring your poison freely down the throats of the unsuspecting.
Now, Miss Faith Hope, a man's entitled to his bit of relaxation and balm.
Balm? The devil's brew you peddle here is balm for the everlasting fires of Hades.
Now, Miss Faith...
This foul elixir must be destroyed.
Oh, please don't bust me up today. It's payday, and the boys will be in from all the ranches, and if they don't have their liquid refreshment, they'll be powerful mad.
These are the waters of Sodom and Gomorrah. They must be destroyed.
Yeah, well, couldn't you do it tomorrow? I mean, that's my slowest day, and...
Now!
Please.
Now! Now or never! We must strike now or be lost forever.
Oh, Miss Faith, oh.
Do not send to ask for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for thee.
Oh, ma'am. You never heard the proverb, waste not, want not.
Break, break, you evil glass. And so may Satan's hold be broken from the earth. Every single obscene vassal of evil.
All right, Miss Faith Hope. I would say that you got the lot.
None, not one, shall escape me. I shall seek them out and destroy them to the last.
Well, I'd say you've done it this time.
What is it, Percy? Oh, is that a fact? You there, you.
Me?
Yes, you. You put a bottle away in your shirt.
Oh, I'm sure you're mistaken.
Hand it over, please.
Well, I don't know anything about a bottle.
The bottle.
You'd better give her the bottle.
No, Percy, don't. I'm sure he'll see reason.
No, wait, now.
No, Percy, don't!
Oh, Mother, I drank all my milk, and I don't feel any stronger. I still look like a chicken. I do, Mother, I do. Everybody says I do. Oh, my head. It hurts. Oh, everything's gone round and round. And where am I? What is it?
You're here.
Oh, where is here?
My house.
And who are you?
I am Faith Hope Alabaster. I'm sorry. Percy doesn't know his own strength.
Oh.
At first we thought you were dead.
Oh, I feel dead.
And so we carried you to Deacon Fallowell's livery stable. He's the undertaker. You were being measured for a coffin when your eyelids fluttered. It's a shame. Everyone was looking forward to the funeral.
Oh, well, I hope no one was disappointed.
Oh, you'll be disappointed. I bought you the most beautiful coffin.
Oh, well, that was very kind of you.
Well, it was the least I could do.
Well, now that I'm not going to be buried, I'd better be moving along.
Oh, no, you couldn't possibly leave now. For two reasons. First, you're too weak to travel. And second, your soul has to be saved.
Ah, well, ma'am, there's one remedy that can take care of both of these contingencies.
There is?
Yes, it'll make me feel well enough to travel, and it'll sure save my soul.
Mm-hmm. And what's that?
A bottle of good old 10-cent whiskey.
Oh, you can't drink whiskey anymore.
I can't? Why not?
Because you've taken the pledge.
Pledge? I don't remember taking any.
What I meant was, you're going to take the pledge.
Oh, now, ma'am, I have no such intention.
Oh, but Percy and I have our hearts set on your salvation. Surely you couldn't disappoint us.
I ask for nothing, ma'am, but to be let alone.
Now, sir, could you find it in your heart to disappoint Percy?
No, now that you mention it. How could anyone disappoint Percy?
Well, how do we feel this morning?
I don't know how we feel. I feel like dying.
Oh, that doesn't last long. Tell me, why do you drink? Well, you don't have to tell me. You drink because everybody calls you chicken.
Oh, people call me chicken because I look like a chicken.
No, you don't look like a chicken.
I don't? What do I look like?
Well, you look like a bird.
A bird? Is that better?
Oh, yes. Because even if you do look like a bird, it doesn't mean you have to look like a chicken. Or you could also look like an eagle.
An eagle?
Would you like to look like an eagle?
Well, it's better than looking like a chicken.
But if you do what I tell you, you're going to remind people of an eagle. A mighty eagle that soars above the mundane concerns of the earth. An eagle, the ruler of the skies and all he surveys. An eagle, the loftiest work of the Creator.
What do I have to do?
Oh, it's very simple. You must never take another drink of that cheap, terrible...
Oh, no.
Percy, you think you might be able to convince him?
All right. I'm convinced. I am convinced.
What is that little verse? A man convinced against his will must remain a doubter still. Is that the way it goes? Well, something like it anyhow. Well, we're about to witness a conversion. For better or for worse, only time will tell, and not too much time at that, for I shall return with the second act in a few minutes. We're listening to an O. Henry yarn called The Passing of Black Eagle. And although we have a fairly good idea who Black Eagle is going to be, so far we have not seen him in action. And already there may be some grumbling out there. How do we propose to transform this rather amiable hobo chicken into the ruthless, homicidal Black Eagle? Well, just remember, us poets, we have licenses.
What do I have to do to become an eagle?
You must take the pledge.
The pledge?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I took the pledge maybe 25, 30 times. It never made me become anything but thirsty.
Oh, but this time, you must take the pledge and mean it. Percy shall see to it that you keep it.
Poor chicken. The days passed, and he lived through the tortures of the damned. Percy walked with him everywhere, never let him out of his sight. Percy enforced the law, and Chicken obeyed the law. After a while, strange things began to happen inside of Chicken. Strange feelings, urges, ideas. He would sit in silence for hours, thinking and talking to himself.
Best Faith Hope Alabaster says I could look like an eagle. Well, the fact is, many people can remind you of some kind of animal. At least I don't remind people of a pig or a hyena. No, I'm an eagle. And the world will hear from me.
I'm sorry we had to leave you here all alone in the house. But there was work to do once again in Jack Marlborough's saloon.
Oh, how did it go?
Oh, it always goes well. Here, I brought you something.
What?
Oh, what does it look like? Bottle of whiskey, of course. Salvaged from the wreckage. Here, take it.
What do you want me to do with it?
What do you wish to do with it? Well, good night.
She'd left the bottle on the table. He looked at it for a moment, and then he yawned, stretched, and fell fast asleep. And he dreamed. It was a marvelous dream.
There was an eagle. An enormous eagle. A black eagle. And this eagle, it soared high in the sky. Every time it flew above people, everyone became scared and started to run. Everywhere the eagle flew, there were other eagles who flew with him. Oh, they were much smaller eagles and not nearly so strong nor handsome. But they followed this big black eagle, and his word was law. He was Black Eagle, ruler of all he surveyed.
Ah, good morning.
Good morning.
Congratulations.
On what?
Oh, you passed the test.
What test?
The bottle. You see? It's full.
I didn't even think of that.
Well, that's why you passed the test. And now you are prepared to go out into the world and become an eagle.
An eagle?
An eagle among men. Now, I've got a present for you. Here.
I couldn't take so much money.
Oh, it's not very much. Only $100.
$100? You can't give me $100.
Why not?
That's too much.
To start life anew with an eagle?
No, well, I'll be tempted to...
Oh, no. No longer. You have conquered temptation. Now, go out and become an eagle
What's an eagle supposed to do?
Well, an eagle's supposed to... He's supposed to... Well, he's like all the rest of us, I guess. He's just supposed to do the best he can.
And so Chicken walked down the streets of Las Rojas with $100 in his pocket. Never had he seen, much less possessed, such a munificent sum in his entire lifetime. He didn't know where he was going or even what he wanted to do. Then he passed by a shop that said Gentleman's Furnishings. And he looked at his ragged coat, trousers, and before he knew what he was doing, he'd walked inside the door. It was a small shop, rather dark and musty, as if no one had been in there in years. Chicken was almost ready to walk out when an incredibly old man seemed to materialize out of nowhere.
Could you, show me an old second-hand suit?
Black Eagle. Black Eagle, is it you?
Who?
It's you. Come back from the dead.
Look, all I want is an old...
You were killed in 71. That's mighty nigh 35 years ago.
No, I wasn't.
That's what I said. You wasn't. Everybody maintained you was dead. But I'm the one kept saying you can't kill Black Eagle. And it's true. You're alive. You're alive.
Sir, I fear you have me confused.
Confused? That's what everybody keeps saying to me, Pop. You're confused. What would they say if they could see you now? Oh, I knew them Yankee bullets could never bring you down. I knew it, boy.
Sir, all I want...
Who you calling, sir? It's me. It's Pop. Old Pop Needles. I give you your first horse, your first gun, your first drink of liquor.
Sir, I need some clothes.
Yeah, I know that, son. You look a sight.
I came in here to buy an old second-hand...
Buy? You think you can buy anything from old Pop? I got your old black suit here. I kept it clean and ready, waiting for you.
Yeah, but you see...
Come on, get into it. You'll see how nice it fits you.
Well, I'm not sure that I...
They belong to you, son. Oh, I knew you had to come back one day.
Well, I really didn't want to buy such a black...
And look what I've been holding for you. Your two Navy Colt 44s. Cleaned and oiled and ready. Now you just wrap that cartridge belt around you and place them 6-shooters in the holsters where they belong. And oh my, yes, it's Black Eagle come back again.
Oh, sir, I am not Black...
I know. It's a hanging if the Yankees find out. But you can trust me. I'm Pop. Old Pop. Now, I'll tell you what. I'll hide you here till it gets dark, and then I'll get you a horse.
Oh, but
Now, boy, you gotta be careful. After all, never forget you're Black Eagle.
Then and there, Black Eagle was born. Or at least, he was christened. And poor Chicken caught a glimpse of himself in the black suit, the wide black sombrero, the black silk neckerchief, the black gloves. And it was a sight to chill the blood. For here indeed was a Black Eagle, a killer Black Eagle, a Black Eagle meant to perform black deeds. And so Black Eagle mounted the horse that the old man had given him and rode off into the night to begin a legend. Yes, a legend. He had everything he once thought a man could want. The power of money, the adoration of women, the fear and respect of men. But still, he was unhappy, without knowing why. But now we must leave Black Eagle for just a moment and repair to the campsite of one Bud King. Bud King is an outlaw and the head of a band of outlaws who held sway in the country that lays between the Rio Grande and the Nueces River. Bud is talking with a female companion, a lady we shall call Kitty.
You know where Charlie and One Eye are tonight, Bud?
I got an idea.
Out looking for that Black Eagle. You know why?
I know why. I hear they want him to become leader of this outfit.
But, Bud, this is your gang. You always been leader.
Boys don't want me no more. And you know why.
Talk is, you're getting scared.
Oh, I'm not getting scared. I'm getting smart.
But staying holed up like this all the time ain't making the boys any money.
We gotta keep out of sight, Kitty, for a while.
Why?
Now, this Black Eagle, he's kicking up such a fuss around here that Captain Sam Kinney's ranger company is heading here to put a stop to him. Now, if they see signs of us, well, what I'm doing is saving the boys from being shot up or sent to the chain gang. And for that, they say I turn yellow.
The boys still want Black Eagle.
Black Eagle. Nobody stops to ask who's Black Eagle. Now, what we have here is some rustler who was supposed to be shot and killed 35 or 40 years ago.
And come back from the dead.
Nobody comes back from the dead.
Oh, but people say
If something's impossible, does it matter how many people say it?
Then maybe he wasn't killed in the first place.
Well, now that makes more sense.
Well...
But you can still shoot holes in it. Now, if he wasn't killed then, today he'd be at least 65, 70, maybe, well, even 80 years old.
No, he can't be. The folks who've seen him say he's about 35. Maybe 40.
Oh, he's just someone who people think is Black Eagle. Oh, it's that name. That awful name that scares them.
Oh, it's more than just a name, Bud. He's got the quickest, straightest gun in the West.
Except he ain't never smoked no one with it yet.
And he's supposed to have killed at least 100 men.
That was the old Black Eagle. One we both agree don't exist no more. Now, from all we heard, this one ain't fired one single shot yet. Now, don't that strike you as kind of funny?
I don't know. Should it?
Well, a man wants to keep a reputation as a fast gun. He's got to keep shooting.
But maybe everybody's scared to try him.
It don't matter. Now, all your fast guns like to shoot. And they find ways of getting people to draw on them. Now, that's the thing about this here Black Eagle.
What is?
I think maybe I'm going to try him.
Now, that's what every story needs. Antagonists locked in a struggle for high stakes. And that's just what our story has picked up. Bud King. No living legend he, just a journeyman outlaw. Does he sense what we already know? That the fabulous bad man who has been terrorizing the border is only a chicken in eagle's feathers? The showdown will occur in Act 3 in just a few minutes. Fine feathers, they say, do not make fine birds. In that case, how do you account for Black Eagle? We know Black Eagle is, in actuality, a hobo named Chicken from New York City who winters in the Southwest. He has become the legendary Black Eagle through a series of circumstances that are really too complicated to believe. So just relax and take O. Henry's word for it as he resumes telling the story.
And so Black Eagle waxed fat and prosperous. Life had never been so easy and pleasant. His cup was running over, and with strange liquids like water and milk. Well, he was comfortably ensconced in the guest room of a rancho one night. It was an honor to the ranchero to entertain so great a hero when our Black Eagle received a visitor.
Black Eagle.
Yes?
It's me. It's Pop. Oh, Pop. Listen, son. This can't go on.
Oh, what can't go on?
The way you're living now.
Oh, no?
No. You know what's wrong?
No.
You ain't killed nobody since you got back.
Oh, well,
Why? Why ain't you killed nobody?
Well, I didn't have to.
You did have to. They won't fear you no more. And unless folks sees a corpse now and then, unless folks get to see that lightning draw of yours, that dead Abe, they just ain't gonna believe it.
Well,
It's got to be done. When was the last train robbery you pulled off?
Well,
I can tell you, I was there. It was 1871, the year you was killed. That's how long ago it was.
yeah, well, why do I have to do...
There's got to be another one soon, and you just have to find a way to kill somebody too. You just got to hold up a train.
Well, I can't hold up a train by myself.
You won't have to.
I won't have to. What do you mean?
You're gonna have a gang, just like in the old days.
A gang? Where am I going to get a gang?
There's a ready-made gang just waiting for you.
Oh?
You heard of Bud King?
Bud King?
He's old Tom King's boy. Bud ain't to show as the old man was, but he's a solid sort of feller. Well, two of the members of his gang looked me up. They asked me if you would become their leader.
Their leader?
The leader of Bud King's gang.
Oh. Well, will Bud King like that?
Bud King will have to lump it.
Yeah, but still...
Unless he wants a showdown, but I don't see the likes of him taking you on.
Well, yeah, even so...
The boys want you as a leader, and you know why?
Why?
Because you're the best train robber in the Southwest.
Oh, well, Pop, listen, I'm out of practice.
See? I'll come back to you. I'll give you a hand. Now, I studied out the whole thing for you. There's a little station on the IG&N tracks at a town named Espina, about 40 miles north of Laredo. Now follow this.
Now, Pop, listen to me.
All the countryside for miles is wild, unsettled. Now, the station's just a little house where the agent lives. The train stops there for 1 minute.
Yeah, but Pop, listen to me.
It's just as easy as eating apple pie. Now, that's where you jump it. She combines passenger and freight. There'll be 4 passenger cars, the mail car, and a string of freights and back. Now, you just wait for her to stop. Jump the mail car, and you got yourself $1 million.
Well, Pop...
$1 million.
Yeah, I know, Pop, but I just can't see my way clear to...
Bud King's boys are outside waiting for you to go back with
Yeah,
them.
well, I'm trying to tell you, Pop, I just don't think I better do it.
You can't turn those fellers down. You just can't.
Why not?
Because they'll think you're chicken.
Well, I can't help what people think.
You know what this means? The word will get out.
What word?
The word that Black Eagle has lost his nerve.
Oh, now, Pop, this is the year 1905. You can't hold up trains
The word
anymore.
will go out that Black Eagle is a slipping.
Well, Pop, I just can't...
Now everybody's gonna try you. Every wet behind the ears punk is gonna look for immortality, is now gonna challenge you to draw. You'll be reaching for the holster day and night. Well, therefore, son, you best pay attention so's I can tell you exactly how to hold up that train.
And suddenly, Black Eagle was aware of a sinking feeling, as the saying goes, in his chest. It had been easy and comfortable to wear the clothes of Black Eagle, but to become Black Eagle was now, as another saying goes, a horse of a different color. And so he returned with Gotcha Rogers and Bronco Charlie, 2 members of Bud King's gang. When he arrived, Bud King himself greeted him politely.
Boys tell me you got a plan for taking a train.
Well,
And since it's your plan, why, you're the leader of the gang.
Oh, I wouldn't want...
When's it set for?
The
The sooner the better. Now, any objections tomorrow night?
Well, I think we ought to...
Excuse me. You had a long ride getting here. Now, I'm sure you must be plumb tuckered out. Now, why don't you get some shut-eye? And we're going to have a long, hard day tomorrow. The boys and me was talking over your plan for robbing the train, Black Eagle. And we think you should be the one to hold up the express car.
Me?
Well, sure.
Well, I thought I'd be up front taking care of the engineer.
Well, you being the leader now, you wouldn't want somebody else to take the express responsibility, would you?
Well,
of course not. It's now the heart of the job. There's only one guard in the express car. Now, he's got a shotgun. That shouldn't bother you. You can just shoot it out of his hand.
Well...
that's what they say you used to do.
Yeah, but...
So it's all set then, right? You're going to take on the express car. And after you get all that taken care of, the rest of us move in.
And there he was, at the head of a column of mounted desperados. Our own chicken, or Black Eagle, if you will. Suddenly, for the first time, he became conscious of a great weight around his waist. For the first time, he realized what it was. The two heavy holsters with the Navy Colt revolvers. Till now, he had worn them as mere decoration, but now he realized that these were guns and bullets, and they were used to kill people. He'd never held a gun in his hand, much less fired it.
The night's so dark, we won't be able to see you from here. You'll have to fire 3 shots to let us know to go ahead with it.
Go ahead with it?
Why, sure. If you can't handle the express car, there ain't no sense us trying to hold up the rest of the train.
Oh.
Now, you remember, she only stopped for 1 minute. So that's all the time you got to do your part of the job.
1 minute, huh?
1 minute to get the express car guard and give us the signal to do the rest of the train.
1 minute.
Mm-hmm. And I can't tell you how excited the boys are. The thought of getting that $1 million.
Eagle?
What?
Oh, Black Eagle?
Who's that?
Oh, it's only me, Kitty.
Oh, Kitty.
I know I'm supposed to be up ahead near the station.
Yeah?
But I'm on my errand of mercy rounds.
What's that?
Oh, that's what Bud calls it. You see, he don't allow no drinking while there's a job to be done. But everybody needs just a little bit of a lift. So I got this bottle, and I make sure everybody gets one little drink.
Oh.
So here, take yours.
No, I better not.
You better not.
No.
Why, I heard the Black Eagle's the hardest drinking man north of the border.
Well,
Of course, maybe you don't need one. All you're going to do is hold up the express car. There's nothing to do. That shotgun guard will take one look at you and just drop his weapon and beg for his life. Who wants to fight with Black Eagle?
Yeah, then everything's going to be all right.
That's right. Well, let's drink to that.
No, I better not, no.
You know, I go for you, Black Eagle.
Huh?
And after you kill Bud...
After I what?
Kill Bud. Oh, you have to kill Bud. He'll have to draw on you. He don't want to give up his job.
Well,
Well, why do we waste time talking? The train will be here soon. Come on, let's have that little drink.
Oh, but,
One little drink. And one little kiss.
Oh.
Is that so hard to take?
Well.
Another little kiss. Another little kiss.
Well, I really shouldn't be.
And again. And again. And one more time. Black Eagle. Honey, wake up.
What?
Wake up. The train's coming.
Train? What train?
Oh, you're my hero. To think you could sleep just as calm and cool a minute before you have to hold up a train. Honey, you get to the express car now. I have to run ahead to the station.
The station?
Oh, there's more left in the bottle. You want it?
Yeah, sure. What a question.
I'll see you afterward, honey. And be sure, but don't shoot you in the back.
Where am I? What am I doing here? What are these guns and this hat? Oh, no. The railroad cop will think I'm a bandit. I'd better get rid of them right now. And this hat. And, this here train, this freight. There's an open door. Maybe I could climb into it. Climb into this boxcar. Oh, my head. I gotta climb up into this car somehow.
One hand frame. Grab hold.
Oh, yeah, sure. Thanks.
Up you go. You're gonna like this boxcar, Fred. I always pick one with lots of nice Excelsior on the floor. Nice and comfortable as a Pullman.
Hey, Snuffy. That's old Coney Island Snuffy, huh?
And you're Chicken. What are you doing out here, Chicken?
Oh, I always spend the winters out here, Snuffy.
You sound happy and content. Would you just happen to have some of that elixir of joy in your possession?
Am I ever without it, Snuffy?
And so you claim you were actually Black Eagle?
Oh, yes, sir, I was.
And had you remained sober that night, you would have actually held up that express car?
Oh, no, sir. No, you've got it wrong. Had I remained drunk. You see, sir, I'm drunk when I don't drink. Drunk with power. It's only when I drink that I'm sober enough to realize I'm only a chicken.
And there the matter must rest. O. Henry passes the story on to us just as it happened, without comment or explanation. If you think it's too far-fetched, why, just examine some of the things you think are so logical, and you'll find them just as what? At any rate, you'll find me here again in just a few minutes. Man was made to dream, and one of the world's greatest dreamers, Mr. O. Henry, himself busied himself with the stuff of those dreams, and he found what we know to be true, that dreams need something or someone to set them in motion. However, there's something else for all of us. There's dreaming enough and to spare right here on Mystery Theater. Our cast included Robert Dryden, Larry Haynes, Evie Juster, Paul Tripp, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Sweet Montague, if your love is honorable, the purpose, marriage, let me know tomorrow.
Madame Juliet!
Anon! But if you mean not well, I do beseech you, leave me to my grief.
Madam, come!
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times the worse to need your light. Love goes to love, as schoolboys from their books. But love from love goes back to school with heavy looks.
Romeo, what time tomorrow shall I send to you?
At the hour of 9.
I will not fail. Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I must say good night. Till it be morrow.
Mrs. E.G. Marshall inviting you to return.
High blood pressure. Treated for life.
Welcome. I'm Tammy Grimes. In the long run, men hit only what they aim at. So said Mr. Henry David Thoreau. Which is proof that, just as a shoemaker should stick to his last, a philosopher should confine himself to his philosophy. A pacifist, Mr. Thoreau knew very little about aiming and hitting. And the fact that many people do hit something or someone other than what they aim at is what gives the police so much trouble, as we are about to discover.
Mrs. Soames, do you know what your husband is doing?
Yes.
You're aware that it's illegal. It's already involved him in murder.
Perhaps.
For his sake and for yours, you must talk to me.
I know, Lieutenant, but I can't. However he may have broken the law, he's still my husband. I won't betray him.
A pity he doesn't feel that way about you. Because tomorrow, or the next day, he'll have to kill you.
Our mystery drama, The Blue Sedan, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Kim Hunter. I'll be back shortly with Act One. According to the Book of Numbers, Joshua sent men to spy out the land, from which we may gather that spying is one of the world's oldest professions. Whether or not it's an honorable one depends, of course, on whose side you or they are on. Spying. Is there more of it today than there ever was? Or does it just seem that way? A man walks down the hallway of a run-down, decrepit, and dingy office building. He pauses at a door on which the number 418 and the legend, Lou Delphat, private investigator, are just barely visible in faded characters.
Hey, there you are. Come in. Come on in. Sit down, huh? Well, did you bring it?
Yes.
All of it?
All that you need.
Hey, what's this all that I need? Now, we agreed on the amount.
I've got more than enough for you.
What?
In here.
Wait. Now, look, you won't get away with that.
Did you think you could get away with what you were trying to do? All you need, and all you'll get, is 1 ounce of lead.
No. Please.
Or maybe 2.
My name is Lucille Miller. I'm a lieutenant in the homicide division. At 9 p.m. on the 17th, my boss, Inspector Treadwell, sent me to investigate a murder in room 418 in the Crosset building. Only one word can describe the Crosset building and its immediate neighborhood. Sleazy. The tenants were mostly more or less dubious people who were engaged in a variety of so-called enterprises. The police routine was already in full swing. The photographers, the fingerprint people, the lab technicians were all there, and so was the corpse. The doctor had just finished the preliminary.
He's got 2 bullet holes in his chest. Either one could have done it.
How long has he been dead, Doctor?
Maybe an hour.
The building was deserted. So was the neighborhood. His wife had found the body. He was supposed to take her out to dinner. She'd waited and waited. Finally, she'd come down to the office to get him. I decided she could use the night's rest. The following morning. You're Mrs. Delphat?
Well, no, not exactly.
You say you're not Mrs. Delphat?
Well, it all depends on how you look at it. I mean, we never made it legal. You know, you've been together 5, 6, 7 years, whatever. You know, it becomes legal anyhow. Look, I know I'm talking on and on. It's just because I feel so nervous, you know.
I can understand. It was a sudden shock.
Oh, no, it wasn't sudden. I mean, I've been expecting it every day since we got together 15 years ago.
Why?
Well, because he's the type of guy that went around asking for it. He was always getting in somebody's hair, stepping on somebody's toes, breathing down somebody's neck.
Let me ask you...
He was forever coming up with some shrewd scheme or plan, some brilliant idea, which never did him any good.
Look, who would have a motive to murder him?
Motive? You need a motive to swat a fly, to step on a bug?
What did you see when you walked into the office?
I see him laying on the floor, and his blood. I just make it to the phone to call the cops before I pass out.
What case was he working on?
I don't know.
Would he have a record of it in the books?
Books? Records? You kidding? You keep things like that, you gotta pay taxes.
But he was working on a case.
We must have been.
Why do you say so?
Because I seen her.
Her?
Yeah, on this one afternoon. I come down to the office. I get there, and she's just walking out the door. Who's that, I ask him. A client, he says.
Can you be sure? What was her name?
He wouldn't tell me. All he'd say was, "Baby, this is the big one. The one we've been waiting for. The gold mine." I'd heard all that before, how many times. But he kept saying, "This is $1 million."
$1 million? And you don't know her name? Can you describe her?
Good-looking, blonde. I'd say it was natural. 35-ish, dressed real smart.
Did I find a record of her anywhere in his office?
Well, like I said, he didn't keep many books.
I went back to his office. She was right. What books he did have were sketchy, not very up to date. And it occurred to me the client must have paid him a fee. Therefore, he probably had to give her a receipt. There was a book of blank receipts in a desk drawer. Several had been torn off, but the imprint of the last one could be plainly seen on the face of the blank receipt that was now on top. Received of Mrs. Harold Soames. $300. I found her address. The lady who opened the door was blonde, about 35, attractive and well-dressed. Mrs. Soames?
Yes.
I'm Lieutenant Miller of the Homicide Division. My identification.
Oh.
May I come in?
Well, yes. May I ask why you wish to see me?
I want to talk to you about Lou Delfat.
Lou Delfat?
You needn't pretend to think. Mrs. Soames, you knew him well enough.
You have no right to come bursting in my home.
Mrs. Soames, we are dealing with murder.
Murder?
Well, that shouldn't come as a surprise either. I see the newspaper on your coffee table. I'm sure you've read about it.
He promised me. Mr. Delfat promised me that it would be kept confidential.
But he's dead, so all commitments are canceled.
But he assured me that no one would ever know. And now here are the police. Well, what am I going to do? I'm terrified.
Why?
If my husband were to walk in that door right now, how could I explain the presence of a police detective?
You would have to tell him the truth.
The truth?
That I'm here to ask questions because a private investigator who was working for you has just been murdered.
The truth? The truth is, I had hired Lou Delfat to spy. I suppose that's the only word for it. To spy on my husband.
Why?
The usual reason. I'm convinced there's another woman. I wanted Delfat to gather the evidence. One thing I cannot and will not tolerate is adultery.
How long had Mr. Delfat been working for you?
About 6 weeks.
And how much hard evidence had he delivered?
Well,
yes?
He said there was nothing I could do with just little bits and pieces.
What else did he say?
He said he was gathering it all together in one solid package, and soon I could expect to get the whole ball of wax.
And how much money had you paid him?
Almost $2,000.
I see. I saw a great deal at that moment. First, Lou Delfat had been out to squeeze every nickel from Mrs. Soames. Then he'd probably gone to Mr. Soames and was getting money from him to withhold the evidence. She may have caught on to Delfat and killed him. But would she kill him for $2,000? And would her husband kill Delfat just to suppress evidence of infidelity?
Lieutenant.
Yes?
How do you know he was killed in connection with the work he was doing for me?
Can't I be kept out? Why do I have to be dragged into it? I have no intention of bringing you into it deliberately, Mrs. Soames. But this is a murder investigation, and I must go wherever it leads me. Why did I ever get into this thing? She isn't the first woman in the world to ask that question, nor will she be the last. Harold Soames was manager of public relations for the Forrester Group, a big diversified corporation. He was a large, clean-shaven, comfortable-looking man of about 40. He had a good job and was evidently being paid good money.
Please sit down, Lieutenant. Now, what can I do for you?
Did you know a man named Lou Delfat?
Did I know a man named Lou Delfat?
When you phrase your answer that way, Mr. Soames, it means you want some time to think it over.
Providential. Excuse me. Yes? Oh. Tell Mr. Kellogg I'll call him back. No, wait. Just put him on. Jack? I'll talk to you later. I'm in a meeting. Fine. Now, where were we?
Have you decided how you intend to answer my question, Mr. Soames?
It occurs to me, Lieutenant, that you wouldn't be here unless you had grounds to assume that I had been acquainted with Mr. Delfat.
You did know him, then?
Lou Delfat. An obscure, hand-to-mouth, tawdry little hustler. Why would I know him? I'll tell you. It seems my wife had hired him to shadow me.
Now, how did you find out?
If you know anything about Mr. Delfat's character, I'm sure you've already guessed. He told me so, himself.
And just exactly what did he tell you?
That my wife suspected I was having an affair with another woman. And if I were willing to pay him off, he would stall the whole business. And after a while, he would tell Taya, that's my wife's name, her suspicions were groundless.
Well, weren't you at his mercy? Couldn't he continue to blackmail you? Thus you have a motive for the murder.
I would. If Delfat could have found any evidence, but that would be impossible. There isn't any. I'm not having an affair with anybody.
Therefore you didn't pay him anything?
Why should I?
And how many times did you see Mr. Delfat?
It wasn't necessary for me to see him more than once. After I turned him down, what was there for us to talk about?
And you never heard from him again?
Never.
And you know nothing else about him?
Nothing.
That one meeting between you, where did it take place?
Well, that was in the park, opposite the carousel. And I couldn't help but think, what an innocent place for such a sinister meeting.
And how long ago was this?
Oh, between 4 and 5 weeks ago, I would say.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Soames.
I'm sorry I can't help you, Lieutenant.
But he can. He could solve the crime completely. All he has to do is confess. If his voice sounds familiar, it should. Didn't we hear it before at the very opening of our story? Wasn't he the visitor who delivered those 2 ounces of lead to poor Lou Delfat? Detective Lucille Miller is looking for a murderer, and she has just been talking to him. Life is filled with these little ironies, and so is the second act. The French have a system called code. Actually, it exists everywhere. It means that among the wounded in time of war or other calamity, those who have the best of chance of recovery are treated first. What it also means is that there are certain others who are going to be left out in the cold. The same principles apply to police work. There are always more crimes than any big city department can handle. And so, choices have to be made by detectives. And since detectives are human beings, there will be considerable use of the intuitive, the subjective, or as it is more commonly known, the gut feeling.
What did I have? The murder of a man who had been aptly described as a tawdry little hustler. Anyone could have killed him for any number of reasons. There were no leads, no clues, no motives, no tangible suspects. There's really nowhere to go. Still, he was a human being, and he deserved a little more of a run for his money.
But what can I tell you, Lieutenant?
Think back, Mrs. Delfat, over something you've already told me. How did you put it? He said he was on to something, the big one. The one we've been waiting for, the gold mine. She was worth $1 million.
Oh, that.
Why did he say Mrs. Soames was worth $1 million? Could there have been something to it?
Well, how would I know? I mean, he just said, okay, you don't have to believe me. But this dame is going to lead us straight to $1 million.
Tell me the names of some of his friends.
What friends? He had guys he drank with, that's all.
Did he ever work with anyone? Use anyone?
He had this picture of himself as a lone wolf. I don't know. Oh, you might talk to Mouse Weber.
Mouse Weber. A familiar name. A petty hanger-on, a runner of errands, a gopher, an occasional police informer. I'd even used him myself once. And let it be known that I wanted to see him.
Lou? Delfat? I never heard of him.
That's not what his wife says.
Oh. Lou Delfat. I didn't hear you the first time. I got this trouble with my ears.
Did you know what he was working on?
Well, I mean, how would I know?
Mouse, I need this, and I'll check it up to your account.
Hey! I just remembered. It was the usual stuff for him. Collecting dirt for a divorce, and one night it was the night he was killed. He comes in here, and we have the usual hello, how are you? I see he's flashing a roll. I says to him, hey, Lou, keep that stuff out of sight, my joint like this. And I remember. I'll never forget what he says to me. He says, Hey, what do you think? Lou Delfat can't handle himself. There's plenty more where this comes from. I got a dame. She thinks her old man's two-timing her. She gives me $200 a week plus expenses to shadow him and collect the evidence. I bet you must be in a hurry to deliver it, too. Oh, sure. Yeah, I got her on a string. And the beauty part is, I got the husband on a string, too. And that was the end of it. We shot the breeze a while, and then he went over to his office where somebody knocked him off.
Who do you think it could have been? And why?
Somebody from this joint. Somebody must have seen her roll of bills and followed them out.
Did he tell you the name of the man he was tailing?
The guy's name is Soames. Harold Soames.
And are you carrying on where Lou left off?
Hey, what are you talking about, Lieutenant?
Have you been following Harold Soames to find out who he's been seeing? So you can get him to pay you to keep your mouth shut?
This Soames guy don't have a dame. He goes to some office building and maybe some restaurants where he meets with some other guys.
Just men?
I have never seen a dame.
And that's what he does every night?
That's all. I'm telling you, there's nothing there.
Which is exactly what Inspector Treadwell said.
There's nothing there, Lucille. Lou Delfat was flashing a roll.
But it wasn't the money Mrs. Soames paid him because he left that in the house. Where did he get it?
He was blackmailing Harold Soames.
How? Harold Soames wasn't having an affair. Why should he pay off? Unless he lied to me.
And if he did, it's not a criminal offense. It's his own domestic affair.
Oh, give me another couple of days on it.
You got no place to go, Lucille. Why can't we just assume that some hoodlum killed him for the money? Makes sense, and it should satisfy everybody.
It doesn't satisfy me. What can I do for you, Lieutenant? Perhaps I can do something for you, Mrs. Soames. What can you do for me? I can save you some money. How? I'm sure you've been approached by a man named Weber. Weber? Yes. But, it's a confidential matter. I'm sure he's told you that he's an associate, of the late Lou Delphat and is willing to continue shadowing your husband.
How did you know?
Mr. Weber, as did Mr. Delphat before him, is only leading you on. There is no evidence of any infidelity on the part of your husband.
Who told you this?
Mr. Weber himself.
Oh.
Now, Mrs. Soames, perhaps you can help me. Your husband knows that he's being watched.
How do you know?
He told me.
He told you? How did you happen to speak to my husband in the first place?
A private investigator who is swindling you is found murdered. You thus become a suspect.
Me?
Technically. And I had reason to believe that the murdered man might have been blackmailing your husband. Thus, Mr. Soames also became a suspect.
You mean Harold knows? He actually knows I've had him watched?
Yes. He seemed quite amused by it.
He would be. He's laughing at me.
If he isn't having an affair, why should he allow you to believe he is?
Because, obviously, he wants to make a fool of me.
Now, is it possible he could be doing something else? His frequent absences had aroused your suspicions. You assumed it was another woman. Maybe he wants it that way.
But why?
To prevent you from finding out the nature of his real activity. What sort of criminal activity could he be mixed up in? I saw myself getting nowhere, except perhaps bogged down in a messy marital quarrel. I got a call to report to Inspector Treadwell. I expected him to give me another assignment, and I wasn't going to fight him.
You may have a development in the Delphat case. Something that came in this morning. A hit and run. The victim was Mrs. June Delphat.
June Delphat?
She was killed.
Poor woman. She was really cut up by his death. I guess she didn't know where she was going.
You think it's an accident?
You do have hit-and-run accidents.
Yeah, but this time, I'm not satisfied. First him, now her. Why?
Are you saying it was not an accident?
What I'm saying is maybe you better put a couple of more days on it.
Well, what have we got?
According to eyewitnesses, a big blue sedan.
License plate?
Nobody could get the number. Looked like an in-state tag.
June Delphat. If she was killed deliberately, why?
Somebody might have been afraid she knew too much.
About what? I'm sure she hadn't been holding out on me. She didn't seem to know anything at all. Why couldn't this be exactly what it looked like? Just an unfortunate hit and run. There I was, back on the case, and trying as usual to make bricks without straw.
Hey, Lieutenant, you know you went and ruined it for me with the Soames dame?
Look, be happy you're not in jail, Mouse.
You gonna tip off her old man, too?
Not for a while. Have you made your pitch to him yet?
Who, me?
Mouse.
Well...
Is he coming across? He is. Why? He's not having an affair. You've got nothing on him. Why is he paying you off?
I don't know. Maybe he thinks I've got something on him.
Yes, but what?
If I knew that, I could really make myself a bundle.
He goes out almost every night and meets these men. They all gather somewhere. How do they get there?
They all come in their cars.
Is one of those cars a big blue sedan?
A big blue sedan? Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Is that the one that belongs to Harold Soames?
Nah, he drives a white sports car.
Oh. Well, the next time all those folks get together, I want you to find out the license number of the blue sedan. Nothing happened for the next 2 days. Then on the third night, I got a telephone call.
Lieutenant, this is Mouse. Mouse Weber.
What's the matter, Mouse?
I want you to come and get me.
Come and get you?
Before they kill me.
Who?
I don't have time to explain that now. I think I shook them off, but they could have followed me here.
Who?
Those guys are out to shoot me.
Where are you?
I'm in a phone booth, corner 9th and Dawson.
You stay right there, Mouse. We'll have a squad car pick you up in less than a minute.
I'm doing what you told me. I follow Harold Soames to this office building at 6th and Wavecrest, okay? Now,
maybe half a dozen other guys pull up in their cars and go into the building. Now, one of them's the blue sedan. So I go over, and I start writing down a tag number. Suddenly, I hear a shot, a slug, and it whistles past my ear. I see a guy standing there, shooting at me.
Can you describe him?
I didn't look at him long enough. I started to run, and he chases me. I duck into an alley. There's a fence. I managed to get over it. He has trouble. So I lose him. And then I call you. Hey, listen, you got to put me in jail.
All right, Mouse, all right. We'll put you away for a while.
Thanks. Give me 90 days at Northern Ridge, will you? I got a lot of friends up there.
Did you get the plate number of the blue sedan?
The plate number? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got it. Right here somewhere. Here. Oh, yeah. U3536.
U3536.
According to the computer, U3536, a blue Townley sedan, is owned by Jackson Kellogg of Sturtevant Crescent.
Jackson Kellogg. And why is that name familiar? Why, indeed. If it has a familiar ring for her, it should also sound like a bell to you. The name has come up before. And while you're thinking about it, we'll take a short intermission, and we shall meet here again in just a few moments for Act 3. Who is Jack Kellogg? There is something about this particular case that seems to be hazardous to the health of many of the people concerned with it. First, Lou Delfat. Then, his wife. And then, someone tried to shoot poor Mouse Webb. It started out as a simple swindle plus a little bit of modest blackmail, which proves, if proof were ever needed, that you can't really keep these things under control.
You mean you know this Jackson Kellogg, Lucille?
No, Inspector, but I've heard the name.
In connection with what? Where?
It was in Harold Soames' office.
There's a tie-in between Soames and Kellogg?
They know each other. I'd gone to see Soames. I asked him if he knew Lou Delfat. He wasn't quite sure how to field the question, and just then his phone rang, and he said to his secretary, "Tell Mr. Kellogg I'll call him back."
Jack Kellogg. Is it the same one?
We picked up Mr. Kellogg, and also Mr. Kellogg's blue Townley sedan. Mr. Kellogg was a bachelor, age 51, who was outraged to think that he could be accused of a hit-and-run killing.
This is monstrous. I deny it.
You have a cracked right headlamp, a dented right fender.
Well, what does that prove?
There are some threads and cloth fragments that had stuck to the bumper. They came from the dress that June Delfat was wearing. Well, Mr. Kellogg?
I refuse to say a word without advice of counsel.
He had the right to call a lawyer, and the lawyer got him a hearing before a judge, and bail was set. He was released, pending his trial date. We had him tied in with Harold Soames, but what were these fellows doing? We had a ton of suspicion, but not a single ounce of solid evidence. I'm sorry to bother you again, Mrs. Soames. That's quite all right, Lieutenant. Do you know a Jackson Kellogg? Yes, I know him, I'm sorry to say. Sorry? I think he's responsible for the, what can I call it? The deterioration of my marriage. In what way? A few years ago, he wanted Harold to go into business with him. Computers. Harold would have to put up the money. I have an inheritance from my grandmother. Harold wanted to use it. I turned him down. Why? I never trusted Jack Kellogg. Then Harold didn't go into business with him? He did. Where did he get the money? Jack loaned it to him. The company went bankrupt. Did Harold ever pay back Jack Kellogg? I don't know. Certainly not with my money. But, that's when the strain started between us. And how were things before that? we were very much in love. Mrs. Soames, what is your husband up to? I beg your pardon? I don't know what the problem is, but I can tell you that your husband is in some kind of serious trouble. He's keeping dangerous company. Dangerous? You know it's dangerous. I'm sure you've discovered the truth by this time. Have you confronted him with it? I don't know what you're talking about. You could be in danger yourself if someone, and I don't know who that someone is, has any reason to believe that you know too much. Mrs. Soames, you're not helping your husband by keeping silent. I can't tell you anything. You mean you won't? I can't. Well, just think about what I've said. Then consider that only the police can help you now. They were up to something. Soames and Kellogg and Company. But what? I decided to see if I could shake Kellogg up a bit.
Why do you want to see me, Lieutenant?
I thought we might be able to help each other, Mr. Kellogg.
Yes? In what way?
You could help me solve several homicides, and I could get you off as lightly as possible.
Did you say homicides? Lieutenant, I'm only being accused of leaving the scene of an accident.
Look, we can't communicate unless we agree on basic definitions. You say you left the scene of an accident. I say you left the scene of a homicide that you yourself committed.
You can't prove that.
I notice you didn't deny it.
How can I dignify such a vicious lie with a denial?
Let me tell you a little story. There was a man named Delphat.
Lieutenant, I am not compelled to put up with your presence here.
To continue, this Delphat was a sleazy little hustler. I don't have to describe him. You know all about him.
I never heard the name in my life.
Moving along, Delphat was hired by a jealous wife, and you know her, Mrs. Taya Soames, to get the evidence on the other woman. She thought her husband was having an affair. Well, Delphat quickly discovered that Harold Soames was not involved with a woman, but with something far more serious. Here was a blackmail opportunity beyond Delphat's most extravagant dreams of avarice. And he just blundered into it. So you tell me, what is it?
What is what?
Let's go through the heavies. Drugs, smuggling, espionage.
Oh, how would I know?
You're part of it, Mr. Kellogg.
It seems to me you're doing a great deal of theorizing and guessing.
But I'm right. And it wasn't enough to get rid of Delphat. There was the possibility that he might have talked to his wife. So to be on the safe side, you arranged to kill her also. And then we have Mouse Weber.
You are mentioning all of these names. I never heard of these people.
Mouse approaches Harold Soames. The same business. Blackmail. Mouse, of course, thinks it's simple adultery. Soames stalls Mouse until you folks decide what to do about it. I don't know who tried to shoot Mouse. I'm sure Soames killed Lou Delphat, and you ran down Delphat's wife.
You can't prove anything.
Perhaps not. But I can destroy you, Mr. Kellogg.
No?
How? You're part of an organization. You must be.
Oh, really?
Truly. We'll keep you under constant surveillance.
You won't find anything.
Yes, but your organization will be unable to use you. They won't dare take a chance, because you're obviously under suspicion. How long can you last under those conditions?
I find this a most amusing story, Lieutenant.
But a serious one. In your type of activity, no one is as vulnerable as the person who is no longer useful. Well, I thought we'd have this little exploratory discussion. I'll leave my card, just in case. You begin to worry and decide to call me. He began to worry sooner than I thought. That night, I'd just gone home when the telephone rang. Hello?
Lieutenant Miller.
Yes?
This is Jackson Kellogg.
Yes, Mr. Kellogg.
I wonder if you and I, unofficially, of course, off the record, might have another exploratory discussion.
I'm available.
This would have to be conducted with a great deal of discretion.
Of course.
Now,
It couldn't be at my home, nor at police headquarters.
I understand.
There is a rest area just past exit 57 on the interstate northbound.
Yes, I know it.
Now, I can be there in an hour. Oh, incidentally, I wasn't driving my car that day. It was Harold Soames.
I called Inspector Treadwell. The rule in our department is that nobody goes anywhere without a backup. Inspector Treadwell picked me up, and we headed for the meeting place. It was a very bright night with a full moon. Just up ahead was the big blue sedan. Inspector, I'd better talk to him alone. The sight of another cop might be too much for him. Mr. Kellogg? I'm here, Mr. Kellogg. Inspector Treadwell. Look. Someone else got here first. There was a small, dark hole on the side of his forehead with just a tiny trickle of blood. His hands were gripping the steering wheel. He was staring straight ahead. It was hard to believe he was dead. And then suddenly, he slumped forward. There could be no doubt. It had to be Soames.
Why do you say that?
Soames knew I was aware of a connection between himself and Kellogg.
How did he know?
How? When I get a tough one, I like to take it home and sleep on it. Of course, I can't fall asleep until I get the answer. And just before midnight, it came to me. The only way Soames could have known about my interest in Kellogg. I called Inspector Treadwell.
What?
I remembered exactly. I was talking to Mrs. Soames. It was just after June Delphat had been run down. I asked her if she knew a Jackson Kellogg. Well, she knows him. She doesn't like him. She holds him responsible for the deterioration of her marriage.
Are you saying she might have killed Kellogg?
No, but she's too determined to find out what her husband is up to. I'm afraid Thea Soames is next.
Soames' wife?
We have a case here where anyone who might know something is killed very quickly.
What can we do?
I'm going to go over to talk to her.
At this hour?
Good evening, Lieutenant. It's just about morning. Is your husband home? No. He's out, as usual. Did you wish to speak with him? Yes. It's about the murder a few hours ago of a friend of his, Jackson Kellogg. Kellogg? Murdered? Are you surprised? No. More important, do you know what your husband is doing? Yes. It's illegal, of course. Yes. It's already involved him in murder. Perhaps. For his sake and for yours, you should talk to me. I know. But I can't. Why not? Whatever he's done to me, however he may have broken the law, he's still my husband. I won't betray him. Pity he doesn't feel that way about you. He's going to kill you. How can you say that? He's involved in an activity that must be kept secret. Any outsider who knows anything is quickly done away with. He wouldn't kill me.
What's this talk of killing?
Harold, you're home.
You come calling late, Lieutenant.
I came here, Mr. Soames, to ask about the murder of your friend Jack Kellogg.
Jack? Murdered?
You know it.
How?
You did it.
You have nothing but guesses, Lieutenant. Thea, they have no evidence. All we must do is remain silent.
Yes, Mrs. Soames, remain silent. While he continues to make a fool of you.
She's lying.
Am I lying? Mrs. Soames, this is the man who neglects you, who no longer has any sort of meaningful life with you.
Thea, darling.
Oh, when was the last time he called you darling? Think. When was the last time he took you in his arms? When was the last time he made you feel that the two of you were the whole world? When was the last time he was sweet and tender? When, Mrs. Soames, when? It's espionage.
Thea!
They're spies. He and Kellogg and 5 or 6 others. Don't move, Mr. Soames.
She's lying.
You laughed at me, Harold. You thought you could leave me alone night after night and make a joke of it.
Taya, if you don't say another word, we can get out of this.
We? There's a group of them. They all have good jobs. They're all respectable. They've all sold their souls. They gather information, all kinds of information. Political, social, economic, industrial. They evaluate it and write it up and send it out to...
For heaven's sake. I needed the money. You always had plenty, and you wouldn't let go of 15 cents. I got into debt. I owed Kellogg $50,000. He said he could show me a quick way to make a fortune. That's how I got into it.
But what did you need the money for? We had enough to live on.
Maybe you and I have different ideas on how to live.
What had begun for him as merely an attempt to make some money had acquired great importance. He became a key member of the organization. Actually, the hitman and executioner. Why do people do these things? I don't know. I'm a cop, not a psychiatrist. I only know we broke up an espionage ring just because a jealous wife hired a greedy private detective who tried in vain to work both sides of the street.
And that's how so many of them are solved. By serendipity. That's also how America was discovered. After all, Columbus was looking for India. And if you're looking for me, you just sit right there. No serendipitous voyages are necessary. I shall return shortly. Our story is called The Blue Sedan because it once again emphasizes the values of what we were talking about before. Serendipity.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the world of terrifying imagination. To the fear you can hear. Tonight, I hope you have strong stomachs. For we're bound on a Caribbean cruise. Oh, we don't expect rough sailing on the way. So if you are easily seasick, have no fears. Save them all for your landing on the twin island of Mauritius and Sandorin. For it is the home of voodoo and the living dead. The soulless legions of men who are called zombies.
That's it, compadres. That's the coffin we seek. Scrap away the earth so we can get the lid open. Soon we can steal another corpse for the witch doctor. That's it. Now break open the lid. Swing it back. Muy bueno. Shine the light. Oh, must have been strong as an ox. He'll make a fine zombie brother for El Generalissimo's elite guard. Está bien. Señor Ongan. Here is another carcass for your living dead.
Our mystery drama, The Walking Corpse, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Tony Roberts. It is sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser, and by the Kellogg Company, makers of Kellogg's Special K cereal. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
Breakfast in the morning, Kellogg's has that wholesome taste to get you up and grinning.
This is Jerry Crawford for Kellogg's Special K. We've been having some fun in our television and radio commercials by using a ball and chain to symbolize the slight overweight problem common to so many of us. We point out that being a few pounds overweight is just a little more difficult for you. Climbing stairs, just walking around, even sitting down can feel, well, like you're wearing a ball and chain. In case you missed the message, it's this. If you really want to get rid of that extra weight, you really have to work at it by exercising and with sensible meals like the Special K breakfast. A 1-ounce bowl of Special K, America's favorite high-protein cereal, 4 ounces of skim milk, tomato juice, and coffee. Less than 240 calories. Nutritious and, by the way, delicious. So why not begin each day with a Special K breakfast and then keep up the good work? Special K can't help you lose weight all by itself, but it really is a good start.
Hey, Mom, what's for dinner? Hey, Mom, what you got?
What's for dinner? Your ShopRite is featuring ShopRite or Shenandoah brand Grade A Rock Cornish hens, a real family treat at just 47 cents a pound. What's for breakfast? Listen to these ShopRite values. ShopRite Grade A large eggs, 59 cents a dozen. ShopRite sliced bacon, 1 pound package, 79 cents. ShopRite Grade AA butter, 1 pound brick, 69 cents. Crown Top white bread, 22-ounce loaves, 3 for $1. Save on every meal at ShopRite.
She loves her family. She wants the best. She does all that she can do. She lets ShopRite do the rest. Hey, Ma, what's for dinner? ShopRite has the answer.
The body of a dead person, given the semblance of life, usually for some evil purpose. That is a zombie. The very name itself is calculated to make the flesh creep and the blood run chill. But on a plane headed for Miami, taking them to their honeymoon, nothing could be further from the thoughts of Steve Ramsey and his new wife, Pat.
Oh, I can't believe I have you to myself for these few hours, Steve, let alone a glorious 2 weeks.
I don't know what the other associate professors go through, but my first 2.5 years teaching parapsychology have laid me out. I can't wait for those hot sands and warm water.
Can I serve you a drink, sir?
Oh, now that's what I call perfect timing. Why not?
One more, and I can fly solo to Miami without the plane.
Well, then I'll join you. I can't have you orbiting alone.
May I get by, please, stewardess?
I'm sorry, sir. Just let me move the cart.
Oh, thank you.
Chris. It is Christopher.
It's all right, stewardess. I'll join my friend here for a moment. Hey, Steve, man. Good to see you.
Here. I'll move over. Sit down. Chris, you look something else. It's great to run into you. Only just for a moment there, I thought you were thinking of giving me the brush.
You? Never. I'll explain in a minute.
Oh, Pat, this is Christopher LeClaire. I want you to meet my brand new bride.
Oh, this is a pleasure, Mrs. Ramsey. Let me congratulate you on your impeccable taste, Steve, and both of you on your marriage. I'd like to buy some champagne, but you already have your drink.
No more champagne, thank you. We've had enough in the last few weeks to float a battleship.
At least let me get a drink for myself to toast the bride and groom.
He's your old football buddy, right?
Yeah. Greatest running back I ever saw. All-around athlete. He could have made it big in the pros. Any sport.
Isn't he a prince or something?
And his father is the king of Mawisha. I wonder what's bugging him.
This is better. A toast from my country. To be a good man is first to have a good wife. Abusantes.
Thank you, Chris. And to yours.
Yours, too.
Oh, yes. Drink to my good health, please.
What is it, Chris? You want to talk about it?
I wish I still had you calling the plays for me, but this is a different ball game. You know about my father?
No. What?
He's dead.
Oh, no. What can I say? Hang in there, man.
Oh, I will be tough, all right.
Was it recent?
The day before yesterday.
I didn't see anything about it in the papers.
It wasn't in the papers. He didn't die. He was assassinated.
Oh, no.
Any idea who did it?
There is no proof, but I know.
Who?
Oh, maybe not by his own hand, but at least on his orders. Hernando Trujillo.
The Generalissimo? But I thought he was your father's best friend.
And my godfather. His gift to me on my 21st birthday. His own good luck charm. The bracelet of the sacred serpent. The head, the voodoo symbol of life. The tail, the symbol of death. You see, they are woven together.
But then why should he?
Because, Mrs. Ramsey, my father gave our people freedom. A freedom the San Dorindian cannot share.
Why not?
Because if they had it, they would tear the man who rules them by terror to pieces.
So he's planning to move in on Moesha and annex it.
The moment my father's assassination is revealed. A coup d'etat while the people are in confusion with no leadership. That's why I've given up any dream of becoming a doctor. And am going home. A private plane will meet me in Miami to fly me to Moesha. To save time, I took this commercial flight under an assumed name.
You think Trujillo might...
I was warned just in time. Less than an hour after I left my apartment, a bomb gutted it. I am a dangerous man to know these days. So, before I do cause any...
Oh, my God. Steve, what is it?
2 hoods with machine guns. Looks like a sky.
Senores, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, my God.
May I have your attention, please?
That's Juan Garcia, Trujillo's hatchet man.
What can we do?
Nothing. It's me he wants.
Everyone quiet. If you do as I say, no one will be hurt. We are commandeering this plane. Quiet! Quiet! There is nothing for any of you to fear. The plane will land at Miami, and all passengers will be discharged, except for the flight crew and 4 hostages. I repeat, there is no cause for alarm if all of you keep your seats and your heads. Hold still, everybody. Just follow orders. Anyone who doesn't will be shot. Okay. All right. You 3. Up, went into first class.
Look, Garcia.
No names. No wrong moves. My orders are to bring you dead or alive.
I was only going to ask that my friends...
Your friends can identify you. We don't want that for a few days. They will only be held as hostage till we are ready. If they do as they are told, they will be released unharmed. Now move. Join the other hostages you were sitting with in first class.
Steve, I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. You okay, Patricia?
Ready, unwilling, but able.
That's my gal. Let's go.
Just walk ahead of me, nice and steady. Muy bien, mis amigos. Zanka, Roman. Nobody moves till I come back. Okay? Inside. That's it. Go sit by him. Quito, don't let them move till I come back.
I'm sorry I got you into this.
Yeah, we'll make out. Are you okay, honey?
Well, a few butterflies in the stomach. What does he want?
To move in and sit down, I think.
Better keep him happy. He's a surly character at best. Why don't we sit in these 4 together? Our friend's a little deaf. If we keep far enough away, we can talk safely, if we keep our voices down.
Why are you being held hostage?
Any number of reasons. I'm U.S. government. I know who you are. They took a dim view of me for carrying a gun, and they have a pretty good idea of who I am, too.
Well, who are you?
Hawkins will do. Bill Hawkins.
What branch of the government?
Well, I think I won't reveal that. I was assigned to see that you cleared the country safely, Your Highness. Someone slipped me a knockout drop in the coffee. That's when I lost consciousness and my gun.
You were asleep when I came back. Oh, this is Mr. and Mrs. Steve Ramsey.
Me too, Steve, ma'am.
Yeah, hi, Hawkins.
How do you do, Mr. Hawkins?
Any idea what their plans are?
Refuel, clear the rest of the passengers out. Then
we head straight for San Dorinde.
That's the notion. So, the moment they get our friend Christophe here to San Dorinde, he's a gone goose. He'll just drop out of sight suddenly and for good. Now, my guess is they'll set up one of these goons as a fall guy, have a big show trial, and in the meanwhile return the plane with us aboard. Only, somewhere on the way, we'll all disappear in a puff of plastic bomb smoke. We're just as long gone as the king here.
What's the alternative?
Distract Ugly there long enough for one of us to disarm him. Garcia and his other boys can only get at us through the narrow passageway between tourist class and here. I can keep them pinned down till you get out the emergency exit.
He's a big guy. Better let me...
Okay, no time to argue. Now, how do we distract him?
That's my job.
Pat, please, stay out of this.
I'm in it just as much as all of you. Watch this. Hey, mister, come here a second. Okay, then, I'll come to you. Take it easy. I just want to ask something. If you can't hear me, I can't speak any louder. Oh, please, come closer. That's it. I just want to ask where the ladies...
Watch it, he's strong as a bull.
He's broken my arm.
It's all right. I have begun. Stay where you are.
Don't let him near you.
I'll shoot.
What are you waiting for?
Good, stay like that. Don't move. All right, Kilo. Bring up your gun.
Chris, you shot him, Garcia. You killed him.
I talk him dead or alive. It makes no difference.
But that other man, Chris shot him twice.
Point blank. It should have killed him.
Quito. Oh, no. Don't you know you can kill a zombie? We're coming in for the landing now. How's Chris?
He's alive, but just barely.
If he can just hang on, maybe when we land, the doctor can help him.
Too late for me.
Don't give up, Chris.
Take snake.
What?
The snake bracelet. He wants you to... Here. There. Steve has it, Chris.
Good. Listen. You go. Don't Solange. She hide you. Save you. Give her bracelet.
But where do we find her? Où est votre tante? Quelle rue? Quelle place?
Pense. Avenida de las muñecas.
Avenue of the Dolls. Yes, what number?
Obe. Ugly serpent. Take me home. Take me home. Don't Solange. Help. This sign of the black bull.
We're about to land. Pretty short runway. Better fasten your seatbelts.
I'll get yours for you.
Not the most promising way to begin a honeymoon, particularly when it seems there is more than a little chance of ending it, even before it's begun. Who knows what kind of reception is ahead for the newlyweds? I'll be back shortly with Act 2.
Oh, sure. You can talk about good-tasting diet drinks, but I know. I'm Goldilocks, and here at my taste-testing laboratory, I taste-test them all. And nobody's been drinking my diet drinks until I tested sugar-free Diet 7-Up. And then, kabloomy, every bear wanted some. Diet 7-Up is fresh, natural, delicious. Sugar-free Diet 7-Up. This one's just right.
There's a very special deal going on at all offices of Suburban Savings throughout North Jersey. It's called Suburban Special Interest Deal. And you'll be especially interested in these savings you get, a top 7.90% effective annual yield on Suburban's limited issue 7.50% savings certificate. And Suburban guarantees it from 4 to 10 years, minimum deposit $2,500. Early withdrawal prior to maturity is subject to a substantial penalty. Suburban compounds interest continuously from day of deposit paid quarterly. So you not only get interest on your savings, you get interest on the interest. And Suburban offers you the highest interest rate allowed by law. Here's your chance to get a great savings. a top 7.90% effective annual yield on Suburban's limited issue 7.50% savings certificate. Why not deal yourself into Suburban Savings special interest deal in Bayonne, Edgewater, Elmwood Park, Emerson, Hackettstown, Morris Plains, Nutley, Paramus, and Sparta?
There is no mystery about the morning when you come rambling with gambling. Good evening mystery fans. This is John Gambling, and every morning, Monday through Saturday, here at WOR from 5 a.m. till 10, we get the crew together to try to put the morning together for you, to tell you what the weather's going to be like, whether there's heavy traffic coming into the city, whether the subways and the commuter trains are running. Bob Harris is in WOR's Weather Center every morning with all that very complicated equipment that he has to help prognosticate the day's weather. We cover sports completely with Don Cricky. In the news department, Peter Roberts, Henry Gladstone, and Harry Hennessy. And up in the helicopter, George Meade or Fred Feldman, keeping an eye on the traffic scene. So altogether, we do try to take any mystery out of the morning. And just to brighten up the beginning of your day a little bit, I think we have some kind of nice, listenable, and tuneful music. So tune in tomorrow morning or any morning for Rambling with Gambling. Now, back to the mystery.
Under other circumstances, Pat and Steve would have no complaints about their accommodations on the island. Drained and exhausted, the silk-sheeted bed in an expensive suite is an alluring invitation to sleep. Except, even if you're dead to the world, who wants to become part of the world of the dead?
Steve, is it possible? Could there really be such a thing as a zombie?
No, of course not. It's just a superstition.
But you saw Chris fire 2 bullets right into his body.
Yes.
And he didn't even flinch.
Cogito ergo sum.
What?
I think. Therefore, I am. Pat, look, under any other circumstances, I'd be fascinated. But, I mean, this is my field.
And you do believe that there are walking dead?
Do I believe that a man can be exhumed from the grave and life breathed back into his corpse? No, I can't accept that. That's beyond my credulity. But I've seen things in parapsychological experiments and in psychic research that, honey, the power of supernatural belief is beyond belief. The right subject, particularly one of low mentality, under hypnosis, is capable of incredible feats. Superhuman strength, no sensation of pain, no shock reaction. Oh, Lord. Now what?
The knock wasn't at the door we came in. It's that one over there.
Wait a minute. Stay where you are, Pat. Yes? Who is it?
Bill Hawkins. I'm in an adjoining room. Is there a bolt on your side?
Yeah. Half a sec. Hi, Bill. Listen, we've got to talk.
What's the sense in talking? Hello, Pat.
Hello, Bill. How's your arm?
Feels fine. They did a real good job of patching it up. I just wondered before we all turned in if you had a radio in here.
There's one right over there.
Good. Mind if I turn it on and see if I can catch some news? Uh-oh. Only one band. Well, let's see what it's got. Hey, I see they provided you with a meal, too.
I never even noticed.
Pretty good grub. You should try it.
I wouldn't touch it.
Nor I. Look, I don't see how well.
All right, we can cut the comedy now. This place is bugged. The radio ought to block us out. Now, we've got to plan some kind of escape.
How?
I may have that lined up. It's where to hole out after we bust from here that's got me stumped.
I've got a possible answer to that.
What?
Saint Solange.
Who? Chris's aunt. She lives here.
Where?
Avenue of the Dolls.
It's a long, winding street. Any idea where?
You know it?
Well, I spent 6 months on Secret Service here before we closed down our embassy. Did he give you a cross street, a number?
He was pretty incoherent before he died. When I asked him, he just sort of rambled on about the great serpent and the black bull or something.
The serpent is the basic symbol of the voodoo religion. Black bull I never heard of in this liturgy. Wait a minute. The chicken in the Obi occult is a sacrificial animal considered to... Maybe it was the black pull. He was trying to say black pullet. Does that mean anything to you, Bill?
Yeah, wait a minute. It's sort of a souvenir shop. You know, a typical tourist trap with straw hats and dolls and voodoo drums, you name it.
Yeah, well, could you find it?
Sure, it's not far from here.
But how do we get out first?
You got slacks on. Good. You got a dark scarf to cover that blonde hair?
Right here.
All right, come with me. Walk soft. Keep your voices low. Turn up that radio a little.
Roger.
I think you can do it. Good. Come on. Leave it open. Come over here to my window. Now keep off to the sides. Now look down.
There's one of those zombies down there.
But you see, there's a balcony and steps that lead to the street.
With something subhuman, or maybe I should say superhuman, armed with a gun right at the bottom of them.
If he's cold-cocked, it isn't going to do him any good.
Bill, you have a lot of guts, but you're no Muhammad Ali, and the only strength I have is in my brain.
Hold out your hands. I'm going to give you the equalizers. Steve, with his fist wrapped around a roll of nickels or quarters, a 13-year-old boy could deck Joe Frazier, given the chance to blindside him.
Yeah, but we haven't got...
Keep your hands out. Now, this is a salt cellar. Same difference. I'm spilling the salt into your left hand. Wrap the other around this heavy crystal. I'm doing the same with the pepper. Now, you, Pat.
Oh, I wouldn't know
You're
how
going to cover us by making a diversion. Pick up that glass water pitcher there. Too heavy for you to throw?
No. Throw where?
We turn off the lights, turn off the radio, make like we're turning in. Then we sneak out the French windows onto the balcony. You go off to the right, opposite end from the steps. When that zombie reacts to the crash of that pitcher on the flagstones on your side, Steve and I go down the steps and take him out. Then we go look for Tom Solange.
No, but he'd see you.
Of course. So we wait until dark. And that won't be long now. Now! You take him, Steve.
He's still not out.
I'm throwing the pepper. Throw the salt in his eyes.
There you are.
Watch it.
I think I killed him.
Well, don't stop to find out. The light's going on. Come on, Pat. We'll have to run for it. Hold it. We'll have to chance a light.
Which way?
Ahead. To the right. Go to the next block. They're right on our heels. Give me that flashlight and you get out of here, both of you.
What about you?
Don't be a fool. Somebody's got to be a decoy. You have a wife to think of. Now, hurry.
Come on, Pat. Run.
To the left! They went to the left! Follow that light!
Yes?
Tante Solange.
Who wants her?
I am Christopher's friend with my wife. We are running from Tuxedo, the Generalissimo. Christopher told me to seek refuge here and to bring you this.
The great serpent. A moment. Enter, my children. Quickly, quickly. So, turn out your lights also. We must hide like cats in the dark. So, they have killed little Christophe. First my brother, then his son. Well, he will be made to pay. An eye for an eye, a heart for a bleeding heart. Now shall the tyrant bleed. Now at last my curse shall enter his vitals. Now will the great serpent uncoil and strike Hernando Trujillo dead.
Oh, it wasn't the Generalissimo who shot Chris.
It was a man named Garcia.
Garcia. That jackal puppet dangled by the strings. That less than nothing with no mind or will of his own.
Is he a zombie, too?
What do you know of zombies, my child?
Nothing, except what I saw on the plane and what my husband tried to tell me.
Oh, you are a teacher in college, Monsieur Ramsey, no?
Yes, and much of my studies are in the supernatural.
You believe in zombie?
Well, no, not altogether.
Very well. We shall put our beliefs to the test.
It's a doll, like the ones you sell in the store here.
Not quite the same. This one is like the souvenirs of El Generalissimo, with this difference. I've been a long time making him. You see, the straw is from his favorite horse's stall. The beard is made from the combings of his hairbrush. The eyes, J-chips from a dress coat button. The boots from the fingers of an old glove. This is a voodoo doll. All of him is made with things that once belonged to Trujillo. Only one last thing I needed to make the spell work. The weapon. Now at last I have in my hand the instrument of destruction. I straighten out the circle, turn the head to the sky, and death the tail towards the ground, and strike! What have I done, Mr. Ramsey?
You drove the bracelet like a knife straight through the doll's head.
From temple to temple. Hernando Trujillo will be dead by midnight, and we will all be free. You still do not believe. Let us find how strong your science holds against my faith. What's that? Trujillo's men. The doll. They must not find the doll. Help me pin it under my skirt.
Oh, my hands are shaking so much.
Bon, just in time.
So, we meet again, Senor Ramsey.
How did you find us?
Your friend Hawkins.
He gave us away?
Senor Ramsey, every man will give anything away with the right persuasion. Senor Hawkins took longer than most. He was very foolish.
What do you mean?
Since in the end he told, why was it worth dying for? Vamos, we must not keep the Generalissimo waiting.
Please, let me assure you that you have nothing to worry about. I ask you all to relax. Now, the table is set for a late supper. I am sure you must all be famished after a long and difficult day. Won't you be my guests?
Prisoners, you mean?
Trujillo.
Yes, la bonne Princess Solange. I am honored. I had no idea you had come to live among us.
I've been here longer than you know.
Yes, I must speak to my secret police about that. Had I been told you were honoring our country with a visit, I would have arranged a more suitable welcome.
I am sure you would, by disposing of me as you did my brother and my nephew, Christophe.
I suppose it would be impossible for me to convince you that I had no hand in the death of King Francois. The sad truth is that his heart failed him. His death was a natural one.
Lie upon lie. But one truth you cannot twist. The death of my nephew.
Did you see him die?
There are 2 witnesses before your desk who did.
Excuse me a moment. Garcia, are you ready? See, now. We must wait for a moment.
For what?
You will see. Senora Ramsey, let me ask you a question.
What?
Did you see Christophe Leclerc die?
Yes.
And you, senor?
Yes.
You are quite sure?
Of course.
Yes. Look, what are you trying to prove?
Not I. I will let him show you that for himself. You see?
Chris. Monsieur Baby.
Steve. He's alive. It's Chris.
Chris. Is it really you?
Sure, man. Sure. Don't you know me?
There is no mistaking the tall, lithe figure, the regal bearing, the proud, handsome face. All those belong to Christophe Leclerc. He might easily have remarked, as Mark Twain once telegraphed, "The reports of my death are an exaggeration." We'll return shortly with Act 3.
Some research experts say you can't taste the difference between beers. Well, if they're right, then Anheuser-Busch wastes a barrel of time Beechwood aging Budweiser. Only they don't think so. Brewing beer right does make a difference, and they're betting a bundle that you can taste the difference in Bud. When it comes to brewing Budweiser, the Anheuser-Busch choice is to go all the way, because they still care about quality. Look at it this way. If the Bud people have a choice between what some experts say and what beer drinkers say, well, you'd better believe they'll go with you beer drinkers every time. When you say Budweiser, you've said it all. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis.
Tomorrow, Monday at Abraham and Strauss, huge savings on broadloom and on broadloom remnant rugs. From one of America's top carpet mills, A&S snapped up a very special purchase of mill trial velvet broadloom. The tiny imperfections certainly won't affect wear, and you'll pay just $8.99 completely installed with deluxe padding. $8.99 a square yard for lush all-nylon pile velvet broadloom. If perfect, the price would be $14.99, so you save $6 on every square yard. Save on other fried fine broadlooms, too, like a fabulous all-wool pile gold shag broadloom, reduced from $21.95 to just $11.99 a square yard installed. Plus a huge A&S sale of room-size remnant rugs, all at one single sellout price, $69. Take your pick of a tremendous assortment of nylon pile rugs, in room sizes up to 12 by 14 feet. Originally $99 to $119. Tomorrow, your choice, $69. Tomorrow, Monday, at your nearest A&S store except Garden City. Come early.
At the shock of the reincarnation of a dead man appearing from the grave, it is not surprising that his friends and relatives are literally frozen in their tracks. Under the circumstances, then, it is only decent courtesy for the returned corpse to break the ice.
Tante Solange, qu'est-ce que c'est? Have you no greeting for me?
Ah, mon pauvre, je te remercie, pardon. Forgive me. I thought never to see you again.
But here I am.
Ah, mon cher baby, mon cher baby.
Well, now, here is a reunion worth celebrating.
That was a pretty rough wound you had, Chris.
Worse than it looked. Thank God. It was mostly flesh damage. The doctors tell me the bullet bounced off my sternum and never entered the chest.
But should you be on your feet?
Long enough to ease your minds about me. I'm still a bit woozy.
It's like the time you took the XB2 slant off tackle against Ohio State and that big linebacker, Sawchuck, kicked you in the head.
Something like that. Tell them the good news, El Generalissimo. Set my aunt's mind at rest.
Well, I know you hold out my motives, even Christophe did. I can hardly blame him, since I took such extreme measures to bring him here to Sandorinde before his planned arrival at the Moesia.
What was your reason for that?
We walk a tightrope on this shared island of ours. Two cultures, two languages, two forms of government, perched precariously on a ever-increasing population in a far more ancient and primitive culture than either of ours. Your brother and I, each in his own way, preserve that delicate balance. With his unexpected death, steps had to be taken.
Why? You know his plan was to return the government to the people.
That would not have worked, not even for them. We would have ended, both of us, in anarchy. Fortunately, my godson was perceptive enough to realize that. We have worked out between us a better plan.
A compromise?
I would prefer to call it an entente. Well, tell them, Christoph.
It's quite simple. Tomorrow, together, my godfather and I shall proclaim a union between Mauritius and Saint Dorinde. A trilingual state with one government.
Ruled by whom?
By the Generalissimo and myself. I as president, and my godfather as prime minister.
Trujillo in second place.
We elders grow no younger, Solange. Someone must take our place. I am happy to yield to the future. What better hands could this island be in than in Christoph's? So, now I think, Mr. Presidente, you should rest. Doctors can do only so much. Nature handles the rest.
Yes, I would like to lie down.
I am sure you will be excused. I beg you not to wait for me to enjoy your supper. The Presidente and myself have a few matters to settle about the announcement tomorrow before he goes to speak.
Forgive me, please. I'm tired. And tomorrow's a big day. Good night.
Good night, Chris.
Good night.
Adieu, mon baby. Goodbye. Forever.
What is it? What's the matter with you two?
You saw? You know? Do you now believe in zombies?
What are you trying to say?
That wasn't Chris who was here just now.
I don't understand.
You don't know him as I do. First, he never would accept this deal. The guy's too decent, too honest to be part of it. But there are other things.
What?
Well, first off, our school never played Ohio State. Second, Sawchuck was no linebacker, but a running back who murdered us on the only loss we had together. Third, XB2 wasn't a run play, but a deep pass play that had nothing to do with Chris except as a decoy.
I don't understand the things your husband says, but I tell you, that was not Christophe Leclerc, who just left. Not my nephew. They have stolen his soul, and that I cannot allow.
Well, what can we do about it, Tante Solange?
It is a very few minutes to 12. I told you Hernando Trujillo would be dead by then. Remember?
Yes?
Here is a conjured doll which will make his death. I place it on his desk so he can see it. For it is by his own guilt he must die before the end of this day.
But if he doesn't return?
He will return. It is written in the dust.
Oh, nobody feels like eating, Well, I don't suppose I can altogether blame you. Shall I have you shown to your quarters for the night instead?
Where is Christophe?
Oh, I should never really have allowed him to overtax himself after being wounded. He was absolutely exhausted. I saw him to bed.
And you return to suggest the same to us?
I think we are all tired. Whatever discussion there may be between us can wait for tomorrow.
For you, there is no tomorrow.
What do you mean?
Liar, cheat, thief, murderer. Look, on your desk.
A conjured doll.
Your image. Made piece by piece from your belongings. Fashioned in your likeness. Christened in your name with the blood of the black pullet. Your own bracelet of the sacred serpent driven through its brain.
Do you think I could buy such childish superstition? I am no savage.
What a man thinks is what he is.
This primitive mumbo-jumbo will have no effect on me.
Are you sure? How large is a bag of guilt you carry?
Will nothing convince you, woman? Your nephew and
my nephew,
Christophe.
Christophe is dead.
How can you say that? You have just seen him.
I saw a walking corpse.
More idiot superstition.
Like my conjured doll?
Of course.
You don't believe in it.
No.
And you believe in zombies. You know the power of voodoo can create them. You know the power of voodoo can kill.
What is it you want?
Too late for that.
I will give you anything. I offer you and these two safe transport now. No strings attached.
How can you guarantee it?
I am head generalissimo. My power is infinite.
Not anymore. The clock is ticking your life away.
No.
12 o'clock. Only a few seconds left.
Help me. Help me.
I cannot help. The die is cast. You cannot even help yourself.
I will give you money, jewels, anything. Name it. What do you want?
What you cannot give me. What you stole from my nephew. His soul. I want yours in return. Then die. By the power granted me as an Obia woman, vested in my hands by the uncoiling sacred serpent, to take the place of the voodoo doll. As it should to all tyrants, so comes a violent death to you. I condemn you to everlasting fire and death by the serpent writhing in your face.
No! I cannot die! I am the dictator! I am supreme! I am the law! No one can touch me, do you hear? No one! You condemn me! Why, all I have to do is raise this pistol and you...
What happened?
I wouldn't like to guess.
Does it matter? He's dead.
Are you sure?
He's dead, all right. Now what?
Got to get away. Escape somehow.
Yeah, only how do we get through the palace guard? At least I have his gun. We'd better try and make a run for it.
We have to rescue my nephew first.
But Tante Solange, he's our enemy now.
I still must rescue him.
Mi perdona, generalissimo.
That's for Bill Hawkins. Pat, Tante, run for it. I'll try to hold him off.
You can't kill dead men with that. Garcia, yes, but not a zombie. Hand me that salt cellar.
Here, but what good...
Salt is the only thing that will kill a zombie.
It's Chris. Lying on the bed. Is he...
No, he's still breathing. He's just asleep.
Leave me alone with him. Go if you want to, but leave me with Christophe.
Will you be long?
As long as it must take. Go.
Well, we can't find our way out of here without you. We'll wait.
Oh, great serpent who coils about the sky and holds our world together. Help me now. Help me to break the black magic that chains my baby to a living death. Help me to bring his soul home to you. Christophe. Christophe. Listen to me. It is Tante Solange who speaks. You know me as an Obia magician. My magic is greater than the magic of the Hugan who made you what you are. He summoned you from the grave and stole away your soul. Now I must summon you back to the grave. Back to the dead. The everlasting dead. So that your immortal soul may live. But only you can break the bonds. Rise, zombie. Rise. And cross to the window. Open the shutters. Now, open your eyes and look at the sea. No! The name of the great serpent, I command you, open your eyes.
Tante!
going.
My baby! My baby!
Tante, are you all right?
What happened, Dizzy?
His body may be dead, but his soul is safe. Christophe is home at last.
The death of the dictator set a people free in a mad orgy of festival and delight. In the wild celebration that lit up the city, no one had time to pay any attention to the three somber people who found their way back to the hotel. For Pat, Steve, and Tante Solange, there was sadness, but solace, too. The king was dead, but so was the zombie who might have held him prisoner for eternity. I'll return shortly.
Hi, Ms. Goldilocks here. Professionally taste-testing diet drinks can be very difficult, but I've just had to bear with it. Then I found sugar-free Diet 7-Up. It doesn't taste like other diet drinks. It's fresh, light, natural, delicious. Sugar-free Diet 7-Up tastes so good that I've taste-tested it hundreds of times, and each time I've given it my seal of approval. Yes, this one's just right.
United Airlines steward Jack Nestor talks about friendship service to California.
Our 747 to LA, we have a movie, we have a stereo, and a choice of 3 different hot meals plus a deli plate.
United's Californians. Another reason more people choose the friendly skies than any other airline in the land.
You know, we have people that come up to us and say, I like to play bridge. Do you know if anyone else is interested? So we'll make an announcement and get a group together. Or people who like to play chess. It seems like on a 6-hour flight, you can do a lot more for people. You know, you get off feeling like you've done something.
Come along, sing a song, people down the line. The friendly skies of your land, United Airlines.
United has 7 daily non-stops to California, including wide-body jets to Los Angeles and San Francisco every business day.
This is Patricia McCann, and we'd like to tell you what the McCann program is all about this coming week. Monday, Dora McCann gives some good ideas on how to prepare the best food buys of the week. Tuesday, we begin a 2-part series on nutrition against arthritis, diabetes, heart disease. Our guest, Nathan Pritikin, will discuss research that shows diet can prevent and sometimes reverse some of these degenerative diseases so common in this country. Thursday, Dora McCann interviews Bob Reinhart and Dick Woods on how to prepare elegant meals in very cramped quarters. And Friday, the program will be in praise of mothers and housewives when Ariana Stasinopoulos, author of The Female Woman, gives her argument against the women's liberation movement.
Power of suggestion, hypnosis, superstitious fear, overpowering guilt complexes, terror of the unknown. Do any or all of these explain the events of the tale I've just told? Or are there really such terrifying things as a walking corpse? Are there really zombies? Well, let's hope you and I never have to find out. Our cast included Tony Roberts, Suzanne Grossman, Vinette Carroll, Bob Caliban, Jackson Beck, and Ian Martin. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by new sugar-free Diet 7-Up. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The WR Mystery Theater has been brought to you by ShopRite Supermarkets, where you get a lot more for a little less, and by Suburban Savings with offices throughout North Jersey. The preceding Mystery Theater program is furnished by the CBS Radio Network.
Thank you, Bruce Elliott. Good afternoon. It's time now for the latest news in brief from the WOR newsroom. President Nixon today rested at his mountain retreat in Camp David, Maryland, as the House Judiciary Committee prepared for the start of impeachment hearings. That panel is expected to begin assembling information on Tuesday in its quest to determine whether to bring charges against the chief executive. A survey by the Gallup organization says that the White House apparently gained little or nothing in the way of public support by releasing transcripts of Watergate tape recordings. The Gallup poll says 700 persons were questioned after that release. And the finding was that 17% had a higher opinion of Mr. Nixon because the transcripts were made public, but 42% said they had a lower opinion of him. A prominent Democratic senator, Henry Jackson of Washington, hammers away at the Nixon administration's economic policies. That story from WOR's Bob Brady.
Senator Jackson put his own label on the economic policies of the Nixon administration. He called it elephant economics. Jackson, a potential candidate for the Democratic nomination for president, says there's no better symbol to represent the slow and sluggish economic state of the nation.
Everything that is going up should be going down. Everything that's going down should be going up. We have our interest rates at the highest rate in history, with no end in sight, and with the only remedy for all of this is to put the economy of the United States into a major recession that'll hurt everyone.
Jackson says the working man has taken an economic beating because the Nixon administration has been made ineffective by the loss of confidence in government as a result of the Watergate crisis. For WOR News, Bob Brady reporting from the Hotel Commodore.
The senator is in Manhattan to speak before a meeting of the League for Industrial Democracy. If computer projections are accurate, France will soon have her first non-Gaullist president in 16 years. The computers say that the communist-supported socialist candidate in today's presidential elections will come up with the most votes, but not enough to win outright. The projections, that is, say that Francois Mitterrand will get about 44% of today's ballots. A conservative candidate is projected to run second with 33%, and the Gaullist hopeful is running a poor third. On the basis of these projections, Mitterrand and this conservative will face each other in a runoff 2 weeks from now. Top diplomatic officials of the United States and Russia were at work in the Middle East today. State Secretary Kissinger flew from Jerusalem to Jordan's capital city of Amman. There he is briefing King Hussein on details of recent negotiations for disengagement of Israeli and Syrian troops in the Golan Heights. A high-ranking official in Kissinger's party says that so far, they have managed to scale down the level of violence along the truce line. Checking sports, Milwaukee has defeated Boston 97-89 to tie that NBA championship playoff series at 2 games apiece. In the Stanley Cup semifinal decider at Philadelphia, the New York Rangers are tied with the Flyers, 1-1 after 1 period. In baseball, the Mets blew a 4-run lead and fell before San Diego in the first of 2 at Shea, 5-4. In the second game, the Mets lead the Padres 2-0 in the 5th inning. In Kansas City, the Yankees trail the Royals in the 8th inning, 4-2. And we'll have the latest weather after this. Forecast for New York City and vicinity, cloudy and cool tonight, with rain likely developing towards morning. The low tonight in the mid-40s. Tomorrow will bring periods of rain into tomorrow night. The high in the mid-50s tomorrow, the low tomorrow night in the mid-40s. Under cloudy skies in mid-Manhattan, the temperature...
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Our story is titled The Actress. And, as well as one particular actress, it concerns all actresses and all actors all over the world. When you watch and listen to an actor perform, you are watching and listening to 2 people, the actor and the person portrayed. The less you think and feel about the actor, and the more you think and feel about the person portrayed, the greater is the performance you are watching and listening to.
I do not know which first to take in hand.
whether to set the bridal house on fire or steal through the house to where the bed is spread and thrust a sharpened sword through all their hearts.
Our mystery drama, The Actress, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Tammy Grimes. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Contact, the 12-hour cold capsule. I'll be back shortly with Act One. There are actors who present merely themselves, no matter what the part they play. We say they play themselves, and no matter how deftly or charmingly they do it, they never do anything else. Then there are the other actors, the precious few, who somehow, and only heaven knows how, manage to transform themselves to the last possible degree into another, an alien person. These are the great ones.
So arm yourself, my heart. I hesitate to do the dreadful thing that must be done. And come, my wretched hand. Take up the sword, take it, I say. For so you must advance upon this bitter starting point of life.
Max, how on earth
Forget
does
her
she
children.
do it? Let's move
You can
back.
warn them
She
later.
doesn't like people standing
Well,
in the
even though
way. You know,
you
Lorna
kill
and I
them
have been
now.
married for 8
Yes.
years. I've backed her in 6 plays.
But I had to force you into this one.
Well, who could possibly guess that a play written by a Greek named Euripides 2,400 years ago could be a hit?
Without your wife, it wouldn't have been.
Well, my wife plus your direction, Max.
Oh, I moved her around the stage a bit, and that's about all. Lorna did the rest.
How does she do it, Max? How does she make people believe she's a woman who killed her own sons to revenge herself upon a husband who got tired of her and took another wife? How does she do that?
Absorbs it through her pores, I guess. Don't ask me. I don't understand it either. Nobody really understands great acting, really great acting. They just submit to it.
Yeah, but Lorna isn't at all like that, really. I mean, at home with me, with other people, with our son, she isn't anything like that, Max.
Well, what is she like?
Well, she's, like anybody else, more or less. I mean, as much as anybody is like anybody else. Of course, she was a big star when I met her 8 years ago, but even then, I remember thinking, why, she's not like an actress at all. I don't know what I thought actresses were like, but...
Did you fall in love with her right away?
Oh, yes, I did. Wasn't a question of a stuffy corporation lawyer being dazzled by a big glamorous star. I swear it wasn't.
I'm sure it was.
I fell in love with her, Max. The warmest, most wonderful person I'd ever met. I'd been divorced for 5 years. I was going on to 60. Lorna was 40, never been married, lived with her mother.
You know her mother?
Yes, heaven help me, I know her mother.
She never comes to the theater.
No, she never goes anywhere. She never goes out of the house. Just sits by the window and stares out. I don't know what she's looking at. She just stares.
That's all. She just stares.
Stares and eats.
You said eat?
Eats constantly. Lorna's devoted to her mother.
I've noticed that. She calls her up all the time.
Every day, at least once. Her mother had the phone moved next to a chair by the window so she wouldn't have to get up to answer it. Yeah. She says it's her back. Her back hurts her. She has a bad back, is what she says over and over, ad infinitum.
Well, maybe she has got a pain in her back.
Well, Lorna believes that. With her, it's an act of faith, I guess. But I notice she doesn't take Bobby to see his grandmother very often.
Bobby? Oh, yes, Bobby.
Our son, Bobby. Now, we didn't get married with the idea of having children, Max. I already had 2 grown sons by my first wife, and Lorna was over 40, but it happened. A special grace from God, I guess. And, of course, it was wonderful. Our Bobby's almost 4 now.
Well, maybe she'll bring him to the theater sometimes. I'd like to meet him.
Well, I don't know about that, Max. She likes to keep her private life separate from her theatrical life.
Oh, it's the curtain. Is it all yet that? The applause? 8 times a week. Amazing. That old plant, Euripides, was a genius. And so is your wife.
Well done, darling.
What?
I said well done. The performance.
Oh. Were you out front?
I watched from the wings with Max.
Oh. Did you?
Mm-hmm, part of it. Then we moved back. Max said it might bother you.
Breaks my concentration if I happen to see somebody. Mostly I don't see anybody. Well, and, how's everything?
Everything's all right.
Darling, would you hand me the phone?
Well, it's almost 11 o'clock. Who do you want to call?
I have to call my mother.
Oh, now, sweetheart, you called your mother this morning. I heard you. You talked to her for an hour.
She expects me to call.
You mean you call her every night from here?
I thought you knew that. Hand me the phone.
Well, what on earth do you find to talk about?
Oh, this and that and the other. Darling, please.
Well, I can't imagine why you want to baby that woman. She's never done anything for you.
She's my mother.
Well, she hasn't acted like a mother. Quite the opposite.
Hello, dear. How do you feel? Oh, I'm so sorry about that. It's got to be her back. Mother, please, let me send my doctor over to see you. You'll like him. I know you will.
No, she won't. You'll tell her to lose some weight and she'll hate him.
All right. Forget about the doctor. Do you need anything? There's no matinee tomorrow, and I could...
No, you couldn't. You couldn't go over there.
Macaroons? Mother, dear, I brought you some macaroons day before yesterday. Oh. Well, I tried to get almond, but they only had coconut. I'll look again tomorrow. There's a place on Madison Avenue, I think.
Oh, Lorna.
Yes. Yes, of course I will. No trouble at all. Now you go to bed and sleep well. Well, try. And I'll call you in the morning. Night, love. Now, Ted, don't look at me that way. She's my mother.
She's a leech. She's a sponge. She's a parasite.
I know.
Well, if you know, why do you bother with her? I don't mean you should neglect her. You'd never do that anyway. But why this incessant waiting on her, this constant keeping in touch with her? Can't you just leave her alone, Lorna? Let her sit by the window and munch her macaroons and her lady fingers and her pies and cakes and cookies. I know you love her, darling, but good grief, there are limits, Lorna. You do understand what I'm saying, don't you?
Yes.
It's not that I'm jealous of your mother. I don't think it's that. You know I want you to love your mother.
Well, it isn't a question of loving her. It's understanding her.
You do understand her.
No, I don't. Not really.
As much as anybody understands anybody.
But that's not enough.
Why not? Why isn't it?
Isn't. I have to know all about her. Why she sits in the window and stares out at nothing.
Oh, darling, you told me she started doing that right after your father ran off and left the two of you.
That's true. But why did it hurt so much? Why did I get over it and she didn't?
Well, you were younger.
I was 15 and she was 35. Still very attractive. That doesn't explain it.
You went into the theater.
She could have done that. She'd been in a couple of plays. She even made a movie. She could have tried to get back in, but no, she didn't. She just sat down in that chair by the window and started to eat. Now she's 65 and weighs 300 pounds. Why? Why would she do that?
Well, you just said, darling, that her husband, your father...
Lots of husbands and lots of fathers have run off. All those women didn't start eating themselves to death. No. The hurt must have been so deep, so searing. Such torture.
Well, her pride was hurt, her vanity.
That's not enough, Ted. There has to be something else. Some other reason. Some other...
Motivation. Oh, now, Lorna, that's actor talk.
What's wrong with actor talk?
Nothing, only
Actors aren't stupid, you know.
I never said that.
Just because they work with their feelings doesn't mean...
Lorna, honey, calm down. Now, take it easy. I love actors, you know that.
No, you don't. You think they're funny, pathetic little show-offs.
No, I don't.
You don't know what they go through to do what they do. You think they're just strutting around, showing off.
No, I don't think anything of the kind. Now, please, don't upset yourself like this.
All right. I won't. I mean, you don't know. You don't really know. Nobody does.
Hello? Max, this is Ted Barrett.
Oh, yes, Ted. What can I do for you?
Max, how much longer do you think the play is going to run?
Through June, probably. It's not really a summer-type show. Why?
Well, I don't think Lorna is going to last through June.
What?
It's beginning to get to her, Max.
Well, what is?
Medea.
The play? The part?
Well, I can't think of anything else that would account for it, the way she's behaving.
Well, just how is she behaving, Ted?
Well, for one thing, my first wife is in town. Helen, her name is. And when she comes to New York, I always see her, find out how the boys are doing, how she's doing, and sometimes Lorna comes along with me, and sometimes Helen comes to the house for dinner. All very friendly, Max, all very adult and sophisticated, you know?
Yeah, so?
Well, all of a sudden, it's not so sophisticated anymore or so adult. Lorna doesn't want to see Helen, doesn't want to have lunch with her, doesn't want her to come to the house, doesn't want to have anything to do with her.
So? Is it so important?
No, not really, but Helen is surprised and a little hurt and... Well, the really important thing is Lorna, Max, her state of mind. It's not good. It's not good, and I'm worried.
Well, there's only a couple of months to go in the play. We're still selling out. You wouldn't expect us to close while we're selling out.
No, I suppose not.
Lorna signed a contract, after all. You're a businessman. You understand what that means?
Yeah, I suppose.
You see, Medea is a very difficult, very, very exacting part. It's tougher even than Lady Macbeth. Maybe the toughest part ever written for a woman. Those old Greeks really knew how to go to the heart of things.
Yeah, Max, I know all that.
Playing a woman who kills her children despite her husband. Play her 8 times a week. Well, that takes a lot out of the strongest woman, Ted, but Lorna is a strong woman.
I don't know.
Oh, she is. She'll last through June, believe me. Don't worry. She'll last.
I'm sure you've heard about the tribulations of unsuccessful actors. Perhaps they kept you from pursuing such a career yourself. And I am not here to tell you that you are right or wrong. But I will tell you that once success has come to an actor, the tribulations do not end and may even increase. I'll be back shortly with Act 2. Someone has said that everybody has 2 professions, his own and acting. People who would not dream of passing judgment on other fields of endeavor are glib and positive when it comes to estimating actors. The truth is that no one knows all there is to know about acting. And the greatest actors differ from the others in that they know they do not know.
Lorna?
Yes, darling?
I talked to Max the other day, asked him how long he thought the play would run, and he said probably through June.
Probably. It's not a good summer show.
Darling, I'd like to close it now.
What on earth for?
Well, I think it's too much for you. The part is too strict.
No, it's not. It's the hardest part I've ever played, but I can do it.
Now, look, Medea is a woman whose husband cast her off.
Ted, I know what Medea is all about.
Took another wife. All this after she'd helped him win the Golden Fleece.
Ted, really? I know the plot. You don't have to go over the whole thing.
And after all that, he deserted her.
Please. What's the point?
The point is you have to go through all this on a stage 8 times a week.
I went through all that in rehearsal. You don't think an actor suffers the whole thing every single performance, do you?
Well, I don't know. I'm just a corporation lawyer.
Of course not. Nobody could stand it. You do it in rehearsal. You do it, and you do it right in rehearsal. You do it completely, nothing left out, nothing sloughed over, nothing ignored. And the memory never leaves you.
Memory of what?
Of the feeling now. Of the passion, of the torment, the anguish. You never forget it once you felt it.
You mean you play every performance from memory?
More or less.
I didn't know that's the way it was done.
Of course, there's one scene I've never really played. Not really. Not to the core.
What scene is that?
The scene when she kills her children. The little boys. I've gotten close to it. I feel everything that led up to it. I know why she had to do it. I know it in my bone marrow. But I've never really done it.
But, darling, there's no such thing where she kills her children.
It happens off stage.
You mean you play scenes that are off stage?
Well, of course.
Oh, I never knew that. Why would you?
Medea is a whole person. She lives before the curtain goes up. She'll live after it comes down. It's my job to know how she lived and how she will live.
Wow. I'm glad I'm not an actor.
You should be.
Honey, Helen called this morning. She wants us to have dinner.
Oh. Well, you go.
Well, she wants to see you, too.
Tell her, what would the play and all... Has she seen it?
Well, I got tickets for her. She wants to take us to dinner before the performance.
You know I don't eat before a performance.
Well, I told her that, and she said, all right, then after. How about it?
I'll think about it. How is Helen?
Well, she's all right. She looks fine, feels fine, so she says.
How the boys?
Well, they're both married, both doing well. Why?
I just wondered. It must have been so awful for Helen.
What was awful?
Losing you? Having you marry someone else?
Oh, Lorna, our marriage had worn itself out before I ever met you.
Even so, I try to think how she must have felt.
Now, look, my darling, this has got to stop. This constant trying to figure out what other people feel. This identifying with other people, putting yourself in someone else's shoes.
Well, why do I do it, do you think?
I don't know. Is it maybe to keep from being real yourself?
That's an awful thought.
Yes, I know. I know. But look, to somebody like me, it seems pretty strange. It's pretty weird for somebody to spend a whole life pretending to be somebody else. There. Now, I've said it. I don't mean to hurt your feelings, darling, but I just had to say it. Forgive me, dear, but I had to.
That's all right.
Forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive. You're quite right. It's a very strange way for a person to be. But it's the way I am. I'm going over to see Mother now. I have to take her something.
Yeah, what about Helen? Are we going to see her, or aren't we?
About Helen. You and she were married a long time, weren't you?
20 years.
20 years. Well, you fought to become a big, important lawyer. Helen really helped you win your golden fleece, didn't she? I'm going to put the kettle on, Mother, and we'll have tea together.
If you want to.
I have a surprise for you. Don't you want to hear what it is?
All right, if you want to tell me.
Well, I do. Look here. Here in this box. Mother, look.
What are they?
Almond macaroons. I looked all over for them. Finally, I found a place way downtown that makes them. They make them all the time, so now we know where we can get them anytime we want them. Isn't that nice?
I hate the ones they make with coconut. I'll take one now.
Oh, don't you want to wait till...
I'll take one now.
Well, all right. I'll get a plate.
I'll take it right out of the box.
All right. Well, what have you been doing these last few days?
I never do anything. You know I never do anything. My back. I can't do anything on account of my back.
Maybe if you...
Terrible pain. Oh, terrible pain all up and down my back. Sometimes it's high up, and sometimes it's further down. But
water's boiling. I'll fix that tea.
Only if you want some.
Mother, dear, there's something I want to talk to you about.
What?
It's something we've never discussed, really. Probably that's my fault. I didn't want to intrude on your feelings, maybe. But now I think I have to.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about... Look, let's have our tea. You want milk and sugar? Here they are. Now, do you want to pour or shall I?
No, you do it.
All right. Want me to do the milk and sugar?
I'll do that.
Good, good. Now.
I need another macaroon to go with this.
Mother, dear, they're right in front of you.
Oh.
You like these macaroons, don't you?
Better than those other ones.
Now, Mother, dear, I want to talk to you about something that may be very painful to you.
Oh, everything's painful. My back hurts me.
No, I don't mean your back. I mean something that happened a long time ago. 30 years ago, as a matter of fact.
I can't remember anything that happened 30 years ago.
You can remember this.
Pass me another macaroon.
They're right in front of you. Mother, I'm talking about when he went off and left you.
When who went off?
My father. Your husband. Mother, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, him.
Yes, him. Tell me about him.
Well, he just took off, that's all.
But there must have been more to it than that. I want to hear about it.
He took off, and that was the end of it.
But what did you feel? You must have felt something. You must have felt a lot.
Oh, I just said, well, that's the end of that.
But that's impossible. Nobody just accepts things like that.
Well, I couldn't make him stay.
Did you try? Did you want to? Mother? Did you?
I forget.
Don't forget. Try to remember. Try, Mother.
It was all so long ago.
But I want to know. I have to know.
Why do you? What's so important?
I want to understand. I want to feel what you felt.
What's it got to do with you?
Were you angry? Did you want to hurt him? Did you feel he cheated you, robbed you, destroyed you?
Oh, he couldn't destroy me.
No, but he could destroy your self-respect, your pleasure in yourself, your pride, your confidence, your openness, your strength to love. Wasn't that it, Mother? Didn't he take all those things with him when he left?
I survived. I'm still surviving. He couldn't destroy me.
But how are you surviving, Mother? Surviving isn't living, sitting in an old chair, all day, day after day, year after year, staring out the window, eating.
You begrudge me, fool.
No.
I have to have some pleasure.
Because your husband took away all your pleasure. Is that it? Did he take away all your ability to enjoy things? Mother, tell me. Is that it? Is that what happened?
Nothing happened.
It did. Something terrible happened, and I have to know. Tell me, what was it?
I forget. Pass the macaroons, please.
Listen, Ted. If you want to close the show, you've got every right to go ahead and do it. Nobody can stop you. Or Lorna can close it for health reasons.
Lorna doesn't want to close it, Max. Lorna thinks she's fine.
Well, she should know.
I'm the one who thinks something's wrong. This obsession with getting inside other people's heads. You know why she doesn't want to see Helen on this trip, Max? She's begun to brood about how Helen felt when she and I were divorced. That was 8 years ago. She's trying to imagine herself into Helen, if you follow me.
Of course I follow you. That's what actors do, Ted. They imagine themselves into other people. By the way, where is your wife? I wanted to talk to her.
At her mother's. For all I know, she's trying to imagine herself into a mother.
Surely you jest.
Well, I wouldn't be a bit surprised. She's been working on this one for years. Max, I said a terrible thing to Lorna. I wish I hadn't said it.
What was this terrible thing you said?
Well, I was talking about this identifying with people, putting yourself in other people's shoes. And I said maybe she did it to keep from being herself.
I think you may be right.
Well, Lorna said it was an awful thought.
Look, Ted, I have to be going. It's getting late.
Oh, hold on, Max. I think Lorna's back. I hear a taxi stopping out front.
If she says she wants to close the show, we'll close it. No argument.
No, she's still working on a scene, she says, where Medea kills her children.
But that happens off stage.
Yes, I know it does. She says that doesn't make any difference. Yeah, she's back. Hello, darling. Max is here.
Hi, Lorna.
No.
Been to see your mother?
Yes.
How is she?
She wouldn't tell me. She wouldn't let me feel her pain.
You mean her back?
I mean her pain. Look, I'm going upstairs and see how Bobby is.
I think he's taking a nap, Lorna.
I better go, Ted.
No, stick around, please. Lorna doesn't look quite right to me.
I can talk to her some other time.
No, Max, please stick around.
A couple of minutes, that's all.
Lorna, is Bobby asleep?
You must not think me poor in spirit. Weak and gentle. I'm quite the opposite.
Lorna. Max, up here.
I know what evil I intend to do. But stronger than my reason, thought is fury.
Lorna, what are you doing? What have you got in your hand? Is that a knife? Let me see.
What is it, Ted?
It is. It's a knife. She was going to kill the boy.
There was an actress in the century past who wrote as follows, for the benefit of all the actors to come after her. If the actress cannot unearth in the buried temple of her own consciousness certain undeniable identification with the naked soul of a murderess, she should abstain from such parts until she has learned more about life and herself. The name of the actress who had such profound knowledge of both her art and of human nature was Sarah Siddons. I'll be back with Act 3 shortly. The ways of actors are exceedingly strange. There are schools, there are classes, there are teachers, there are systems, there are methods. Any of them may be good, but in the last analysis, none of them is any good at all. For finally, the actor must search out and discover the soul of the character he plays deep within his own. The search may be long. It is bound to be difficult. And it is essentially lonely.
Lorna, I think Max is here.
Give him my love.
Don't you want to talk to him?
I'm busy.
Oh, all right. Hello, Max. Come in.
How are you, Ted?
Oh, I'm all right. Come in, sit down. Let me make you a drink.
If you'll join me?
Yes, that I will.
How's Lorna?
She's all right, Lorna's all right. Yeah, she's all right.
Good. I'm glad. Is she home?
She's upstairs.
The last time I was in this house was the night that she... Well, you know, that terrible night. I was the one who took the knife away from her.
Max, that was a psychotic episode. That's what the psychiatrist calls it. A psychotic episode brought on by emotional strain. Now, Lorna hardly remembers it. Actually, the next morning when I told her we'd decided to close the show, she couldn't understand why. I told her as gently as I could how we had found her standing over Bobby's bed holding a knife.
Ted, she'd never have hurt the boy. Nobody can persuade me she'd ever do a thing like that.
Yes, and the doctor agrees with you.
She was trying to get to the heart of that off-stage scene where Medea kills her sons. You said she told you she'd never really done that, not all the way.
Yes, I know, Max, and the psychiatrist agrees with you. She went to him every day for 6 months. You see, she confused Helen, my first wife, with Medea.
Mm-hmm.
She confused me with Medea's husband. It was all too much for her. Well, thank heaven we're finished with that damn play.
That's one of the things I wanted to talk to you about, the play.
What about it?
Well, now that the summer's over, do you want to reopen?
Reopen? Are you crazy?
No, I just thought
that play is responsible for everything that happened.
No, Ted, that's not quite true.
Well, she got so wrapped up in that part.
Ted, that's what an actress does. She gets wrapped up in a part. She doesn't wrap the part around herself. A great actress doesn't do that. She wraps up in it. And she loses herself in it.
Yeah, loses herself. That's what happened to Lorna, and I damn near lost her.
Well, then you don't want to reopen the play.
Hell no.
Do you think Lorna would like to reopen?
I certainly hope she wouldn't.
Well, ask her, will you? Please, ask her. After all, it's her decision to make. Will you ask her?
I don't... All right, Max. I'll ask her.
Mother, dear, it's Lorna. How are you, sweetie? I just called to tell you I'm coming over in a little while. I haven't been able to get there much lately because, I had a little trouble. I wasn't well. Not sick exactly. Well, yes, I was sick, but I'm all right now. Oh, I know it must have been hard for you, but I'll make it up to you. You'll see. Now that I'm not working. I'll be able to see you more often. Yes, I have the list of things you want. No, I won't forget the macaroons. Almond, I know, not coconut. I've already bought them. They're sitting right here beside me. Come in. Someone at the door, Mother. See you later.
Darling, I'm not interrupting you, am I?
I was just talking to Mother. I'm going over there. Take her some things. Did Max leave?
Yeah.
Did you give him my love?
Yes, darling. He was sorry he didn't get to talk to you.
What did he want? Anything in particular?
Well, it was about reopening the play.
Oh. What do you think? Should we?
You're kidding, aren't you?
Kidding? Why should I be kidding?
Well, I didn't even want to suggest it to you, but Max insisted. He made me promise. I thought, of course, you'd say no.
It'll cost money to reopen.
I don't care about the money. It's you.
But I'm all right now.
After what that play did to you?
Ted, darling, don't blame the play.
If it hadn't been for the play, the part...
But I've got it under my belt, as they say. I know all about Medea now. There isn't a particle of her I don't know. How she walks, how she breathes, everything about her. I think it might be fun to play her again.
Fun? Fun? I don't understand you, Lorna. You or any actor. I just don't understand any of you.
Don't try. I'm not sure we're worth understanding. We're perverse and childish and confused. The only time we're not any of those things is when somebody gives us words to say that aren't our own. Then we're tractable and mature and very sure of ourselves. I don't know why that should be, but that's the way it is.
Darling, I love you. You know I love you.
I honestly believe you do. Why, I don't know. But I believe you do. And I'm very grateful.
Lorna, let me take you away someplace. Don't go back into that play. Let's go abroad.
Later, maybe.
When? How much later?
Oh, after Thanksgiving.
Does that mean you won't reopen the play?
If you don't want me to.
Now, you know I don't want you to.
Then I won't.
Then why can't we go now? This is the ideal time.
There's something I have to do here first. Something I've been trying to do for a long time. And now I think I know how to do it.
Is that you, Lorna?
Yes, Mother.
Well, come on in. The door's not locked. I never lock the door in the daytime. You should know that by now. Only when I go to bed. Then I lock it. Did you bring the stuff?
Yes, I did.
Well, let's see it.
I want to put some of it in the refrigerator first.
Did you bring the macaroons?
Yes.
Almonds?
I told you I got them on the phone.
I hate the coconut kind.
I know.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, you're not putting the macaroons in the refrigerator, are you?
No, they're right here.
Well, bring them over.
I want to make some tea first.
I want one now.
Later.
I want one now.
Later.
I haven't had one for weeks.
Mother, I want to talk to you about something. We started to talk about it once before, last spring. But then I got sick. But now I want to talk about it again.
I don't see why I can't have a macaroon.
Mother, it's very important to me to know how you get to be the way you are.
What's the matter with the way I am?
Everything. You won't do anything. You don't see anyone. You don't go out. You don't do anything here in the apartment. You don't even clean. You sit. And you stare. And you eat. You're killing yourself, Mother. Inch by little inch. You're killing yourself.
I do what I want.
Do you want to kill yourself, Mother?
My life is mine to live as I see fit.
Mother, when he went off and left you, how was it? What did it feel like? Oh, I know people talk about rejection. I suppose you felt rejected. But that's such a prissy word, so bloodless, so stiff, so dried out. There must be other words. Words with life in them, with feeling, with passion.
I don't know why you're so mean to me.
As though you've been kicked. Is that how you felt? As though you've been thrown down and spat on? Was that it?
My own daughter.
As though you've been stripped down to nothing? As though you've been stripped naked and found ugly? Mother, tell me.
You've got no right to talk to me about such things.
But I have to know. Don't you understand that? I have to know. I can't keep coming here and bringing you things to eat and never knowing how you felt, how you feel, how you got to be the sodden mess that you are.
Well, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about anything. Now, you just march right over there and fetch me my macaroon.
All right. I think the water's about ready to boil. Yes, it is. I'll make tea.
I don't want to wait for tea.
It'll only take a minute.
Bring me a macaroon.
I'm going to put them on a plate.
Oh!
Now tell me about when Father ran off and left you.
No.
All of it. I want to hear it all. Everything you felt. Did you cry? Did you beat your head against the wall? What did you do, Mother, before you sat down in that chair and started staring out the window and eating macaroons? Tell me.
You bring me those macaroons.
You're right. They're right here. All laid out on a plate.
Well, bring them here.
Not until you tell me. Not until you start talking and telling me all about how it was. Don't skip anything. Don't leave anything out. Tell me everything.
You... If you won't bring them to me...
Tell me.
I'll come and get them.
Tell me, Mother, what was it like? What did you feel?
You miserable, selfish girl. You...
Mother!
Oh.
It was a heart attack. Dropped dead right at Lorna's feet.
Oh, terrible for Lorna.
Well, when she called me, Max, she could hardly talk. All she said was, I never meant that. That wasn't what I meant.
A strange thing to say.
She just went over there to take her mother some delicacies. She bought some lime sherbet, Polish ham, things like that. And I'd been talking to her about reopening the show. She seemed willing enough, but I begged her not to, and she said, all right, she wouldn't.
No argument?
No, none at all, really.
Ted, is there anything I can do?
Maybe later, Max. Right now, she's upstairs resting. The doctor gave her something a few hours ago. Maybe I better go up and see how she is.
You want me to come along?
No. I better go alone.
I'll let myself out.
Yeah, do that, will you?
Give Lorna my love.
Sure, Max. Lorna? You asleep, honey? You think you might want to get dressed, come downstairs for a little dinner? Lorna? Honey? Sweetheart, what are you doing? I thought you'd be lying down. Are you all right? Lorna, you don't want to sit here by the window all alone like this. Why don't you throw something on, come downstairs with me, and... Lorna?
I can't do that.
Well, why not, darling? It might be good for you.
I can't. On account of my back. My back hurts.
Lorna.
Pass me those macaroons, will you? Not those. Those are coconut. Pass me the almond one.
About the art of acting, Ellen Terry, the lovely and magical English actress of the 18th century, is supposed to have said, think what the words mean, my dear, and let them pour out. Sounds easy, doesn't it? It isn't. I'll be back shortly. Why do actors choose such a difficult, such a perilous career? So beset with problems, so riddled with uncertainties, why do they persist in devoting themselves to concepts not their own, struggling to give form and substance to someone else's fantasy? Why do they do this for all of their lives and ask nothing better? Why? For the life of me, I do not know. Our cast included Tammy Grimes, Larry Haynes, Arnold Moss, and Bryna Rayburn. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.